Rolling. You saw my finger. You were watching my finger.
Yeah. That's amazing. Hey, guys.
Woo!
All right.
Daddy.
Who got that good D?
I got that good D.
Yeah.
Brian's got that good D. We're back for another episode of Brian's Here Back.
Yeah.
Of Brian's Here Back? Is that what you're
Brian's
saying?
Here
Brian's
back.
Here Back.
Baby's got back.
Mm.
Got it. It's good to see you, Brian.
When I was a young lad, I put Baby Got Back on every single mix CD I made.
Oh, you have to.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the only way.
Like it was like a Corn and Limp Bizkit mix, Rob Zombie, and then to close it out is Baby Got Back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do what you got to do, bro.
Made no friends in that span.
Did you label your mixes?
No, I was usually just like Cody's Mix Volume 2 or Volume 3, something like that. It was very generic.
Yeah.
But I went through a phase where like we would bring me and my friends would bring our CDs over to someone else's house, right? And there was one time my friend's mom was like flipping through my friend's CDs and like judging him because he had like Eminem and shit and like all this like vulgar stuff.
Oh.
So on my mix CDs, I started writing parental advisory.
Not for kids. This
like,
mix
just so
is
you know.
explicit.
There's some curse words on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a very interesting mix CDs. I had a lot of Linkin Park.
Oh.
A lot of Drowning Pool.
That's a good
Drowning
one.
Pool.
Disturbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always not liked Disturbed. Until, sir,
Yeah.
I found out that the lead singer of Disturbed, Bob Hope, I don't know his name.
It's not Bob Hope, that's for sure.
That would be dope,
Yeah.
though. Imagine
Yeah.
that. The lead singer of Disturbed is the vocal coach for M. Shadows of Avenged Sevenfold and
That makes sense.
Matt Heafy of Trivium.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. So when you hear them all fucking sing, they kind of all sound similar now because they have the same
They
instructor.
have a similar like range.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Well, also both Matt and Matt. Oh, they're both named Matt.
Mm-hmm.
M. Shadows and Matt Heafy.
Interesting.
They both.
Is it Cody?
Is it Cody?
Interesting. They're both named Matt.
They both had vocal problems in their career. Both of them.
And it's all the Disturbed guys'
Yeah.
fault.
Okay. Have you heard that the music video where the guy's like, "This is how every Disturbed song sounds"?
Oh
like.
yes, yeah, that's
I'm
good.
trying to bring it up.
He's like a vocal coach, and he.
No.
No?
Fuck, I hit the wrong one.
I think I brought it up before, but there was a Dragon Ball Z like TV movie that I got.
Lame.
And, they put "Stupefy" by Disturbed on there, and it was
Yeah.
completely out of place.
That
but
was
it
like
amazing.
there was a Godzilla movie like Destroy All Monsters, or it was like in.
All of your favorite Disturbed songs, including these classic parts. Yeah. Oh,
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But yeah, that was like a Godzilla movie where Sum 41's "We're All to Blame" starts playing.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
he-
I think
and
we have
he-
talked
yeah,
about this. Yeah.
and he fights like the Japanese Godzilla fights the Zilla, the Roland Emmerich Zilla.
Was everyone else like watching the fight, being like, "We're all to blame
Yeah,
for this"?
yeah, we
Okay,
are all to
interesting.
blame.
Yeah.
It's not meta whatsoever.
Take everything left from me.
That's a great song. That's a cool
it's a
album,
good
actually.
song.
That
Yeah.
opening
That's
song.
my favorite album of theirs, Chuck. It's
Ooh.
an amazing album.
Hot take.
Yeah, that's
What-
not really a hot take.
I like
but,
All Killer.
Is that the first
All
one?
Killer,
with
No Filler?
All their faces are like.
Yeah,
I
that's
think it's All Killer.
that's a close second.
I'm a big fan of Motivation.
Motivations, it's an okay song. I like the
Great
deep
music
cuts
video.
on that album, like "Handle This" and "Crazy Amanda Bunkface."
Pain for Pleasure.
Pain for Pleasure is fun.
It's a good song.
Which one's the one with Solid Gold? Or
Solid Gold.
no, I think that's the music video
Music
for
video.
"We're All to Blame."
Where they're all
Oh
dancing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like the Still Waiting music video.
Mm-hmm.
The Sums.
Huh?
Is that the one where he's just walking?
No,
Like,
that's Pieces.
Pieces. He's
Also
like,
on Chuck, which is a fantastic album.
that sounds like a good album.
Might be their best.
Wow.
That video is fantastic.
He's
and
just
it's
walking
really
through the
depressing.
streets and, like,
yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's when I realized that bands could be serious, and I was like, "This is good."
That's
stuff.
when you realize bands can be serious?
No, like jokey bands.
Oh,
They're
I
like,
see.
Because before that, they were like, their music wasn't like too jokey, but their music videos
Right.
were. You know what I mean? So like, I was like, "Oh, this is dark now." That's when I learned.
That's a great soundbite. Just but yeah, it's like when Blink they had all their jokey songs, and then Adam's song
yeah.
fucking pops. You're like,
Adam's
whoa.
Yeah, that might be why I like their self-titled album so much, because it's the first time they deviated from dick jokes. you
Oh.
know?
Yeah, it's a pretty. It's
Their
pretty
that
serious.
whole album
Yeah.
is dark as fuck.
That's the
Yeah.
self-titled. That's
Yeah.
the album. Adam's song. I thought Adam's
No,
song
Adam's
was.
songs. Adam's songs on Enema of the State, but like as far as the majority of their music is concerned, self-titled is the first one that was.
which
all
is,
serious.
Is that
There's
the
like
one
no-
that has "Stay Together for the Kids"?
That's Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
Oh, a lot of dick jokes.
Which I didn't get until
get it either.
way too late. in
I
life.
didn't. I don't think I got it until like we became friends.
Yeah. Take
Well,
off your
or
pants.
podcasters,
and jacket.
really.
Yeah.
We're not friends.
You didn't get it
Learned a
till you were like 25 years old.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I was.
Well, I didn't.
I was at least 18 or 19 before I figured it out.
I think
Yeah.
when I started making friends with him, I don't know why I'm saying that weird.
Yeah,
When
we made
first-
friends. We
when
made
started-
friends
when
together.
we made love for the 1st time. That's when I really started getting into them a lot because
I remember
know-
when we first met. You didn't like him too much.
no, I liked a few of their
You
things.
didn't like Blink?
Yeah.
Not as much. No, like I listened to them here and there, and I remember listening to Up All Night on the radio on K-Rock for the first time. And Stryker plays it like twice because he was so excited.
That was a
like,
big moment in my life. I
it was
rushed
like-
home.
Up All
Oh, yeah.
Night. What's that song?
It was their first song since they got back together
oh.
in 2011,
Neighborhoods.
and
Up all
it was.
night.
I think it came out like 3 o'clock on a Friday or something like that.
Mhm.
Or but I remember rushing home from school, and
So
I was
that
like, I got to hear this shit. And then
That was Born to Death, but I just put Up All Night in there.
up all night.
I'm fading. Still works.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
I don't think I listen to Neighborhoods that much.
Neighborhoods is
not
better
my
than people
favorite.
give it credit for, but it's not as good as California, their newest one.
People give it credit. We got a
Frank,
caller
Frank
right
gives
now.
it a lot of credit.
You know who also gets credit?
Who?
This person who just called in, right?
Oh,
Caller, you're on the line. Who do we got?
shit.
You're on the Wanger Show.
Hey guys, it's Maris.
Hey!
MTHR it's Maris.
Maris, it has been a minute,
Holy
yo.
crap.
How are you doing? How have you been?
I'm doing good.
What's going
I'm
on?
great. How are you guys?
We're great.
I'm doing just great.
you're in
Maris.
the early Patreon section right now, so you're extra special.
You're exclusive.
exclusive.
Well,
Yeah,
thanks,
nothing.
guys.
You're welcome. It's been a minute. What you been up to?
Not much. Just looking forward to calling you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
What
This
would you
is
like?
the highlight of your weekend, isn't it?
What would you like to talk about?
Highlight of my weekend.
Yeah, Pierre, why don't you upgrade?
Oh,
yeah.
this
Why are you
one.
such a downer,
Trying
weirdo?
Why are you such a little bitch, Brian?
It was, if you're a fan of the show, I had a debate with JTE.
Yeah.
I think I did. We mostly talked about tag, which I know Maris doesn't like, so
Yeah.
I can't appreciate her opinion. No, but upgrade, it was very generic. It was the camera work is fine. You got notifications.
You got a missed call. Someone else calling in. I think that was Nate.
The camera work and the acting was fine of upgrade. I just felt like the story was pretty bland and generic and everything we've seen
Aw.
before.
Okay.
Where it's like, oh, this is the villain, this is the good guy, and he has to find something. The characters are so flat, I didn't really care about them. Even at the end, I was like, okay, I'm over this. This is where it's going to go.
Fuck you. You're wrong.
Yeah, you're
yeah,
wrong.
wrong. You're wrong. Wrong.
Maris, why did you like
Did you
the
stay
movie?
for the ending?
Actually, I walked out.
That's right. I did remember you saying that.
So you don't know the twist.
No, I try to look it up. But
To be
what,
fair, the twist isn't my favorite.
it's what is it? Because I left right when
Should
he.
we spoil it? I mean,
Sure, it's Patreon section.
yeah, okay.
So when at the very end, when not Tom Hardy goes into the bad guy's lair,
To not Leonardo DiCaprio? Or
Yeah.
not Dane DeHaan?
yeah, that guy.
A lot of knots.
They don't have a lot of money, guys. Give them a break.
That's
Come
why
on.
I'm like, oh, this
Come
feels
on.
low budget.
Not
like it's
Paul
trying-
Verhoeven?
It's trying to be big budget, but it just feels
Not David
low
Cronenberg?
budget.
Sorry, go ahead.
And then the cop shows up, and then I was like, okay, there's gonna be a
Yeah.
shootout, some
Yeah.
blah blah blah. I left because I wanted to go eat.
Yeah, it just turned out the not Dane DeHaan guy was like in on it the whole time, and the AI takes over his head, and then he walks out like gonna take over the world or
Takes
whatever.
over whose head?
Not Tom Holland.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Jesus Christ.
You skipped a few things there. All right, so
Yeah.
the chip that was in not Tom Hardy
Yeah.
is revealed to be controlling the doctor guy who gave him the chip in the first place. Like the AI got too smart and forced him to put him into not Tom Hardy's body to get a vessel for himself to walk out into the world.
Yeah,
That's what
so
it is.
Isn't that what the whole point of the AI was? Like he was gonna take over Tom Hardy's body. Like that was what his motivation was.
Yeah. But no, yeah. But the twist is that because the whole movie, it's led you to believe that the doctor was in on it. I believe it's been a while since I've seen it.
It's been a while.
Well,
But-
they didn't really explain. They were just like the doctor just like looked ominous. I'm like, okay, this is a bad guy.
He's evil.
Yeah.
But they revealed that like while he was in the hospital bed, like everything the doctor was saying to him was being fed by the AI and all that stuff. So
Oh.
it's all this plot or whatever that was
Okay.
in the works for a long time. And then like, what happened? Like so,
What
not Tom Hardy tries to shoot himself.
Uh-huh.
But in doing so, the AI suppresses his consciousness to make it think that it was all a dream,
Oh.
to where he's back with his wife and all that stuff.
That's pretty cool.
And it ends on a dark thing where the AI completely takes over his body and and kills the cop and goes out and
so this all happened
takes over the world.
in front of the cop. The cop didn't do anything.
It might have been after he killed the cop. No, it was before that. The
Yes.
cop was already shot. I forget.
Oh, okay.
It's a good movie though.
Yeah, it was,
It's pretty good.
that sounds like
Maris liked it.
Maris liked it. That's all that
I
matters.
liked it, yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you like it?
I thought the action was great,
Fuck
especially that first scene where he takes over.
Yeah, that was a great scene. The camera work on that too, and the acting, that's hard to pull off. Where he's like, "Stop! I don't mean to do this. I'm sorry." Yeah.
I thought it was a
great.
good performance.
Yeah.
I thought he pulled off being a paraplegic.
Maris,
pretty
why
well.
didn't you like Tag?
Let's get to the real problem.
I'm with JT on this one. I thought it was a good movie, but I thought you were a little too nice to it.
Oh, all right.
That's fair enough.
At least you enjoyed it. You didn't hate it. You didn't watch 15 minutes and give it up, right?
No, I didn't give up. I watched the whole thing.
All right, that's good.
Well, Maris, because you called in, it's so early. I don't know what time it is over where you are, but
Canada. She's not in Canada.
She's not in Canada.
No.
She's from
That's
Canada.
why it stumped me.
There it is.
I'm going to send you, if you're cool, a digital download code for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, you
Alright.
can do the commentary along with us because that's the commentary for this week.
It's a good movie.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
not-
that's right. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Maris, for calling in. It's been a minute. We missed you. We hope to hear from you soon.
Yep. Same.
All righty.
Take care, guys.
Enjoy
Bye,
your
Maris.
weekend.
Bye.
Like,
I think Nate was trying to call back in. I'm going to try to call
This
him.
was a success.
Yep.
Success.
Oh, so okay, we're still going. Should we start the show now? Because the Patreon section might be over.
how long was that?
It was like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Bam, 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 bam. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, bitch.
Okay.
Yes, queen.
Starting out aggressive today.
Yes.
Okay.
We are
No!
back. No. We're back, motherfucker.
Hey guys.
For a brand new episode of the Wanger Show, episode 82.
2?
82 of hearts.
All
80,
right.
pick number 3, my lord. That's number 2. We're back here for
We
another
like to
Wanger
put
Show.
random Shrek references.
That's
into
very
the
true.
show
Yeah.
whenever we
Chris
can.
Kalicki's a big fan of Shrek.
Yes.
Hey, Shrek!
Hey Shrek.
Come on.
That's all I got.
That's all you had?
Yeah.
Brian, let me hear you do a Hey Shrek.
I don't know what you guys are talking
You don't like
about.
Shrek?
I saw it when
You don't like
in the
laughing?
theaters,
Really?
but I haven't
You
seen
didn't
it
like
since.
grow up with it and watch it a million times?
No.
Shrek 2 is one of the best sequels ever.
Shrek 2 is
Ah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Back
Not-
to the Hood.
Not
Shrek,
what it's called.
Shrek to the Hood.
Not the third. Shrek the third.
Shrek the Third's not good. Shrek Forever After is also not good.
They kind of just played that all out, huh?
Yeah, they were like, let's just
Weren't
keep
they making
them.
another one?
It's been in development for a
H-Man.
while, but I don't think it's in like deep production at this point.
What year did Shrek come out?
Shrek, I believe. Ooh, the first one, I don't know.
Oh,
Was that
this guy.
2001?
I feel like it was 2000.
Somebody wants.
That doesn't sound like
Smash Mouth was.
Smash Mouth was on. They did I'm a Believer for the.
Yeah.
Oh, they did. That's right. Yeah.
But I don't. That feels like a 2000 movie.
My first exposure to the David Bowie song "Changes" was because of Shrek 2.
That was in Shrek
Really?
too.
Mhm.
Wow.
Interesting. Was Shrek 2 the introduction of Puss?
Yes, it was.
2001 was the first. one.
Wow.
Slow down.
Good year. Well, thank you all for being here with us today.
Thank you so much.
Really welcoming everybody. We're taking some phone calls. Nate called in as we were setting up. I hope Nate calls back because he's been trying to. I see his number right here, and I want to call him. Should I just call him on my phone? No, that's not.
Can we
appropriate.
call him from your? Computer?
No, because
Yeah.
it's giving me like the insufficient funds thing again,
So
which
Nate-
is why that it does that. I hope he
Nate
just
was
calls in again.
ambitious and called before we told the callers to call in.
Oh, wait a
and,
minute.
No, he
I'm
fucked up.
connecting to him right now.
He fucked up, is what
I'm
he did.
I almost
No,
did.
You can't call out. You have to
That's
pay
why you
extra
have to pay
for that.
All right, cool. So please, Nate, I'm trying to contact him on Patreon. He was the first caller to call in, so he gets
Poor
the
Nate.
Blu-ray. He gets Blu-ray for Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. I hope you want that.
We also talked to Maris during the Patreon
We did talk to
section. We had a
Maris.
couple phone calls.
Yeah.
It
So
was
if you
fun.
want to check out the Patreon section, patreon.com/wangers. Brian, you haven't been back in a minute.
What have you been up to?
How many episodes has it been? Two.
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 Did one with
Wow.
Josh and Ken in the afternoons. Check
look
out
at
their
that.
podcast. It's great. It's a great program.
Yeah.
What?
It's a great program.
Program.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Busy with work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Busy
Making
with
that money.
Collider Live. Busy with that, and that's it.
Don't be a
That's all I
beardo.
got. Oh, I did that too.
You did that.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Smash hit.
Was it?
Yeah,
Probably
it's doing pretty
not.
good.
Some people listened.
It's got a
I think
good
a
amount of
good
views.
like
People
5.
listen to it. Yeah, yeah.
It's
That's all we
honestly
need.
one of my favorite things.
What?
That episode.
The
I love
Frank.
it. Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Why?
It's just it's Frank. It's you. I think you're really good.
It's
you
both
got
of you.
You got a certain way of interviewing people that I think is not of the norm, and I think that's great.
Because I'm a dick to them.
Not you're a dick to them, but you you got no hashtag, no filter. You know,
Yeah.
but it's also it's like it's real. It's not you being a dick to be a dick. It's just
You
like
really are a
just,
dick.
just fucking tell me what it's all about.
Yeah,
You know?
I don't like to jerk people off when I'm not on the show.
And you're gonna stop right
Hey.
there. Here
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
You should have
And
seen
cut.
before the Patreon
Yep. Let's
section.
soundbite that one.
Woo!
All right.
Sticky fingers.
Man.
No, like when I'm on the show, like you want to be nice to the person because you want them to
course.
like feel good leaving the show.
Yeah.
But if they say something, I'm not gonna be like, "But why do you think that?"
Right.
I'm not gonna just take it for what it's worth and then just move on from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if someone tells a bad joke, I'm like, "Okay, I get it."
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be like, "Ha ha ha."
Yeah. Not gonna be the fake guest and be like, oh,
Yeah,
you.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You should do stand up.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that. But
That's good, though.
I just like talking to people because I didn't know anything about Frank, and I wish I did research because I didn't know anything. But
I think that kind of helped it a little bit. I like
The
the fact
mystery
that-
of it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're also finding out, and then the audience is finding out as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a funny guy. I try to. Someone commented, "It's okay, Cody. You hit the mic."
Don't call attention to it.
They can
There's
see
a
it.
giant like boom. Well, no, if someone commented that I made fun of Frank because he's like socially awkward or something. And like I'm just like saying like why is that? Like what do you think
Yeah.
it is? Yeah. I don't
People
know.
are so sensitive.
Yeah.
Just a little It's okay. We're all on the same page.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So you guys can find that on our Wanger Show iTunes feed.
Yes, that is
Something
online.
check that
iTunes,
out.
Spotify, Podomatic, and also on this here YouTube channel. You guys want to
Heyo.
watch that there? It's in video format.
Is it really?
No,
it is.
it's
Yeah.
not.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
okay.
there's an image.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
like-
that-
Well, speaking of image, we got a caller right now. Caller, you're on the Wanger Show right now. I think this is who I think it is, and I really hope so because I felt bad. We hung up on him earlier.
It'd be so funny if it's not.
Who do we got here?
Yeah, it's Nate.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank God.
all right, we got
Dirty
Nate.
bastard.
Woo! Woo!
Nate.
Close call.
This is Nate Heredia?
No, the Nate Gatsby.
Damn it. So I totally messaged another Nathan on Patreon right now saying, sorry, 1 second.
Poor Nate Heredia is so confused.
I'm so sorry, Nate.
Oh, that's hilarious.
There's so many
No,
Nate.
you're
There-
okay.
there's literally like 10 Nates that follow us on Patreon.
There's
It's
Nates?
great.
We got to get Nate.
They're all
demographic.
Nathans, but
Yeah.
We all have like a little cult together.
Yeah.
yes, that's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you must be the leader of the cult because you got Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom on Blu-ray, my friend.
Hey.
Sweet.
Nice.
I don't own a Blu-ray player, but
Oh, you know,
I'll figure out something to
You
do
have a
with it.
Blu-ray player?
It might come with a DVD. I'll make sure of that. I'll
Do
try
you
to
have a DVD player?
I have a computer.
Okay.
That'll do.
All right, that
That'll
can,
do.
it has
Yeah.
a disc drive. You can put it in.
It's
that.
got a
I watch
digital
I watch
download.
everything digitally.
It's okay. All right. Well, if you want, I can
dangerous.
send you a digital download code. Would you prefer that?
Yeah, I'll do
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna
I'll
send
do-
you the
that'll
copy.
do-
We'll give
that'll
him.
I'll,
Yeah.
I'll send you the copy, and inside will be a digital download code. It'll use it as a coaster.
do. Okay, so I have friends with Blu-ray players.
Oh, okay.
I'll
There you
pass
go.
it along.
Well, it's
Get the
perfect.
Nates together. Watch
people
Jurassic
get
Park.
Yeah, all your Nates, and it's perfect because we got a commentary coming out this week for Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. So you'll have it hopefully by the
Yeah.
time that releases on Thursday. So Nate, you called into the show multiple times. What would you like to talk about?
So speaking of commentaries,
Yeah.
we need a Brink commentary. We need to teach Cody the way of Keep Up and Suds.
Do we need to?
Yes, we do.
We
Cody.
do.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
Okay.
It's a fantastic.
All right.
I want to do
Is that the ice skating one? Or the hockey one?
ice skating. What
Just
the
I knew
regular
there was
rollerblading.
skating.
Rollerblading.
I thought there was ice.
You're
I'm sorry.
fucking-
I heard
No, hold on.
rink. I thought it was like a rink.
Nate, it's not.
Excuse me,
Oh, that would be
guys.
good. No.
You see, I can title these things better than Disney can.
Nate, it's
Disney
not
is-
rollerblading. You know what it is, Nate?
Extreme rollerblading.
I want to see if you get
It's
it.
soul skating.
It's soul
Oh,
skating.
Jesus.
My
Soul
man.
skating.
Aquaman's TM. My
Unreal.
man.
Soul skating.
That's a very good point, Nate. I want to do every single
oh God.
Disney Channel original film and introduce Cody to this world that made what me and Brian are today. Assholes.
Yeah.
That's what
Looking
those
forward to
movies
it.
do.
Yeah.
They suck you in, they give you a message, and they take your surfboard away, Johnny Tsunami. Just go snowboarding.
Okay. Oh, is there a
they're,
snowboarding movie?
they're so good.
They're really good.
Yeah,
What-
with
Yeah, I love
Halloween's
snowboarding.
coming up, you got to watch Halloween Town.
Halloween Town.
It's a good one.
Fuck me, that's a good movie. And Calabar's Revenge. I still got to pitch
Yeah,
my
not the rebooted with the different Marnie.
Oh
though.
yeah, no. That's,
There's a reboot?
hashtag not my Marnie. I want to.
Yeah, Disney Channel with the original reboots.
Yeah, they got a couple of reboots in there. I would. They're doing a Kim Possible movie. I'm actually excited about that one. I would. Well, that's what I was gonna ask Nate. What is your favorite Disney Channel original film? Film, by the way, not a movie.
It was never released in the theater.
It's got to be either Phantom of the Megaplex
Fuck yes.
It's a
or
good one.
Alley Cat Strike.
Oh!
I've heard of both those.
Yes.
Never
I
seen
think you
either.
would like both of them because you
Yeah.
bowl, you're white, and
you
you
worked
worked
at
at
a
a
movie
movie
theater.
theater.
Yeah, definitely.
And you've dealt with
I
phantoms.
worked in
agree
the
with all
movie
three
theater
of
as
those.
well.
He's
Yeah?
so white, he's a phantom. No. I'm sorry. That was too much. That was too much.
Okay.
What movie
You said
theater?
much worse.
What movie theater chain did you work at?
I worked at the Rave. It's owned by Cinemark now.
Wow.
Oh,
Where's that at?
interesting.
What part of the States?
It's in Arkansas.
Arkansas. Okay. Right on.
Yeah, it was like a Texas, like southwest area kind of a thing.
Okay. Are you still working there or?
No.
All right,
that was
let's
a long
talk
time
some
ago.
shit.
I worked there
Horror
for almost
stories.
3
No, I'm
years.
kidding. What was if
Horror
you,
stories.
yeah, you
Found
tell us
a
like
cucumber after 50 Shades of Grey.
oh
You found a cucumber.
Oh, Nate Gatsby. Good lord.
Wait, can you say that again?
I found a cucumber and a seat after a showing of 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh,
What did you do?
Did you make a cucumber salad after it?
did you have to get like the fucking hazmat suit?
I'm not. That's not my kink.
Wait, did you touch it or did you have to like get like the?
scooped it up
no,
into
no,
the.
I got my. Yeah, I got my broom and a little dustpan. Swept it in there.
Fuck yeah.
Did,
so-
did it fit in the
that
dustpan?
was-
That's so fucking hot.
Oh man!
did you tell?
Say it again, but slower.
Put it into my dustpan.
Yeah.
Then I got my dustpan.
yeah.
slowly swept it in.
It just
Deep
rolled
in.
on
Oh,
in there.
cucumbers. That's what the whole rave is all about.
And where'd you put it? What'd you do after that?
Okay, all right,
Brian.
all right, Brian. That's enough. That's
Oh,
enough.
that's
He
the line.
threw it
That's
away.
the
He
line.
threw it away.
He's already won something. Well, Nate,
Come
thank
on.
you so much for calling in and telling us about your horror story and bringing up Disney Channel original films because they're great movies and films. Films and movies are all one and the same.
More like TV shows.
Yeah.
Long form.
I have one last thing.
Okay, bring it.
Go ahead.
Have you guys
Christ.
watched Behind the Mask: The Rise of Leslie Vernon?
No.
Leslie who?
I think I've heard about this.
It-
It's the one about the.
it isn't a.
It's like the mockumentary or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a mockumentary, but like turns into an actual horror movie.
Yeah, I heard about
Ooh.
that. I
It's
really
got-
wanted to see that.
It's got. I can't. The name's not coming to me. I'm not schmo down ready. But
Schmo
the guy that played Freddy Krueger.
Oh, Robert England.
That's right.
Oh, Jackie Earl Haley.
Yeah, Robert England. Yeah,
you son of a
yeah,
bitch.
Jackie Earl Haley. Robert England. Yeah,
Oh.
he makes a bit of a cameo in it. He's
Okay.
got the same name as the Doctor from Halloween in it.
Wait, Corey Taylor's not in this.
It's
is he?
like-
okay, no, he's not. No.
But no, you guys need to watch this. It's like a horror movie made for horror fans. It's like set in a world where Jason and Freddy and Michael all actually existed. And
Whoa.
they're following like the next big guy.
Oh, Kane Hodder's in it.
It's like a
Oh.
mockumentary style.
Fuck yeah.
I heard
Like,
it's
it
really
starts
good,
off
yeah.
kind of silly and then turns into a straight up horror movie.
I love
nice.
it. All right, thank
What's
you
it-
for the
what's it called
recommendation. It is Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. That's what it's called.
Correct.
I see it here. Wow. Oh, I see it. The poster says Jason Freddy Myers. Oh, I love it. Well, thanks, Nate. Thank you for that recommendation and bringing up some pretty great stuff on this episode of the Wanger Show, man. Thank you. And we'll be in contact with you about the Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom stuff. Do you have the Patreon app by chance?
I think I do, yes.
Okay. Well, message us on there, and then we'll get your information so we can send that stuff to you.
All right, will do.
Copy
All
that,
right,
man.
buddy.
Thank you so much for calling in, man.
All right,
Enjoy your
guys,
weekend.
Wing out, guys.
Wang on, man. We have some great people that
He's a cool
listen to
dude.
this show.
Yeah.
I love the people that listen
Brian
to the
really
show.
wanted to hear more of the cucumber story.
Yeah,
but,
I wanted to see what he did with it. It was probably his cucumber. He's like, he
Put it
placed
in the
down.
dustpan, is what he said.
No.
Every time at the time I worked on Thanksgiving and there was an actual fucking platter of
Of
like a
turkey?
turkey that
Really?
someone somehow snuck in. Don't know how they did it,
Whoa.
but I went clean it up and it was just there, like mostly eaten.
How was security there
Like in general or that day?
in general?
Well, they can sneak in a turkey.
I mean, I'm assuming that night we didn't have anyone on the at door ripping tickets because it was so slow.
But like, I mean, like in general, were the dudes cool, or I mean, dudes and ladies that were working in security?
We only had security on like Friday and Saturday nights.
Oh, really?
And it would just kick out kids that were sneaking into movies.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
always that one cop at my theater near us that was kind of a dick. It was like, dude, I'm in fucking 9th grade, man. I should see a rated R film.
You said that?
Yeah.
Oh, you asked.
I remember one time, 2006, June 6th, actually, more specific, when The Omen came out.
Yeah.
For 6/6 day.
Oh man,
I got to the front.
you liked it.
Yeah, you liked it? I got to the very
Give
front.
yourself a laugh or applause or something there, Brian. You've earned it.
No?
Oh, man.
not ready.
I got to the very. You never ready. I
Come
got to the
on,
very
Brian.
front. and I ordered the tickets for me and like 4 other friends.
Yep.
2006. I was in 8th grade.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, sounds right.
Yep.
Got all the tickets for us because I had like a little goatee. You know, I looked older.
Oh wait, they didn't card you when you
No,
bought
I did not.
Interesting.
I did not. They did not. And then when we walked in, the cop at the right in front of the theater, like right, we got our food and snacks and all that stuff, and he's like, "Let me see your IDs." I'm like, "IDs? Well, we got our tickets." And he's like, "Let me see your ID." And I tried to pull off like, "Really, man? You're gonna do this to us right now?" Didn't work.
Yeah. Don't be assholes, kids. If you're trying to do that,
So don't do that.
don't do that. Don't be like really, and because that's
you're in the wrong.
It's gonna make the situation worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're like try to be cool about it, maybe there's a slight chance you can get in. Little secret there.
Yeah.
Because then wouldn't
Yeah.
the theater get in trouble if like
Yes.
something happened?
Yes, we
or,
get
like,
in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
like,
And
why'd you let this underage kid get in?
I did the same thing too when
Seeing titties.
I was 18 or 19 maybe, and I was trying to get one of our buddies who we hung out with. He was like a freshman or sophomore. And I was like, really? No, he was a senior, actually. Excuse me. But he was 17. And I was older. And I was like, really? You're not going to let this guy? He's a fucking senior in high school. You're not going to let him see a rated R film?
This guy
hated
sounds
you.
like
I
the
would've hated
worst
you
guy.
so much.
He's like,
I
"Do
have
you
the
know who
student
I
ID
am?"
that
I
says I'm
didn't
a
say that.
senior. I have a student ID that says I'm a senior. It doesn't mean shit. There's no date of birth on it. All right.
That's true. Yeah.
I
told him.
hated that argument
That's,
so much.
yeah.
I told him, do you know what my brand is? This is my brand. You don't fuck with my brand.
I have Cobbster Reviews YouTube
Yes.
channel. Do you know who I am?
I stay frosty all the time, bitch.
Stay frosty. I forgot.
You never pulled that soundbite?
I did. It's not on this board.
Oh, okay, good. We synced it. We should make out. Before we get into the show, we've already got into it. Patreon.com/Wangers. A little bit of housekeeping. Check that out. Top of the link. Top of the link?
Top of the link to
Top link of this description here, whether you're watching on our Patreon or if you're watching just on the YouTube channel in general. Support us because we could do really, really cool stuff. Like extended video, like extended Wanger shows like that we do here.
Stay frosty.
Oh, that's gross. Movie commentaries
frosty.
is what we do as well, just for $3.
Seems like you're like
Just for $3.
serenading us.
Stay frosty. Stay frosty. $3 Patreon. You get movie commentaries. This week we're doing Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. That's going to be coming out on Thursday to complete our franchise of the Jurassic movies. We've done all of them before, so if you want to prep, go ahead. Watch all those along with us. I believe most of them are on Netflix, except for Jurassic World and this upcoming
I think
Fallen
that's
Kingdom.
correct. I think the first 3 are.
Because Fallen Kingdom just came out on Blu-ray. We've
Not
got
even dropping.
We've also got a brand new episode of Wanger's Drive-Thru coming out very soon as well.
Yeah.
And a lot more stuff. So check out our Patreon. We hit our goal. We're doing a web series. I know we keep teasing, but trust me,
It takes time, guys.
it takes time.
It takes time.
And the scripts are all finished. We're just going through them and combing them. Mm-hmm. And we actually, like the other day, you read the notes, and you're like, I agree with those notes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Gonna work
there
on
we
the
go.
next ones. Yeah.
Did you send notes?
No,
I don't want him to. I'm
Yeah.
scared. I
didn't
know.
read 'em at
I know
all.
what you're gonna say.
I don't know.
So we'll get there. We'll get there when it
You
happens.
send enough notes for both of us.
I send a lot of notes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's-
I'm the
that's
worst
a-
when it comes to email.
My favorite is when you sent a note and then you contradicted yourself. You're like, I'd like to apologize for that last note.
Yes.
And I was like,
Because-
all right. Well, thanks for making
I'm
me
sorry.
change that.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, but it was like I don't want to go into the specifics. I don't want to spoil anything. But
Yeah.
it was. I went back and looked at my notes. I was like, okay, make sure you're not doubling down. And I
Yeah,
noticed one thing that I said. I was like, fuck. Okay, I apologize.
Yeah.
But do it this way, maybe.
Yeah.
So
It's all good. It was
coming
fun.
to agreement.
It made me laugh.
It's the learning process of because usually it'll be like me and Cody doing stuff. Like when we did the shape, it was just kind of our. Which, by the way, actually, no.
We
by
coming
the
up
time,
on a year?
It's
Halloween.
By the
That's the
time,
year.
well,
Yeah.
no. By the time we're recording this on Saturday on the 22nd,
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow's Sunday. It would have been 1 year when we actually shot the shape.
Oh wow, we're getting old.
That's pretty cool.
We're gonna die.
But yeah, it's a learning process between the three of us, and you got 3 opinions. It's not too many cooks in the kitchen. It's just everyone trying to find a level ground, and I think that's a nice.
It's a
little
writer's room.
It's a nice little learning process.
Yeah.
Well, writer's room, and then Brian.
No, this
why
is
are we doing
this? Is how writers' rooms work. There's just one person
One
writing, and
fucking
everyone
asshole.
just throwing shit at
Shitting
him.
on
Yeah.
everyone. Yeah,
No, it's Cody writing everything.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes, he is writing everything.
With other, it makes sense.
I did send a screen. You guys see the screenshot I sent you? Did you like that?
What screenshot?
I
What are
texted
talking
you guys a screenshot.
Of what?
An alley.
about? Oh yeah.
You guys-
That's not a screenshot.
Well,
That was a picture.
it was a picture. Sorry, but
I
you
thought
guys
you said
never.
I thought you were thinking like there's gonna be text that you screenshotted
well,
from like
technically,
Word
it
or
was
something.
a screenshot
Yeah.
because I put it in my Premiere program and of the photo.
Okay.
But you guys didn't
Still
respond.
just looked like a picture.
It was a
You
photo.
just didn't respond though.
I
Was
don't,
it
I don't
like
know what it would be.
12:30 at night when you sent it?
No, it was like 8:30, 9 o'clock maybe.
Cody was busy watching
was told.
bowling.
I know you were working. You
Yeah.
were watching bowling. Yeah.
PBS.
Anyways,
There's been some good fucking bowling on
that's
TV lately.
that's coming sometime. Hopefully, we'll start shooting by the end of this year. Maybe we'll see. I hope so. I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay.
It's gonna happen.
It's coming soon.
Maybe.
Really selling it.
Here we go.
Woo!
And then also, so also check out the Don't Be a Beardo episode. Now that would have been a good time to play that soundbite.
Which one?
Brian.
Don't Be a Beardo. Check it out.
I'm
The remember when we used to say it all the time?
Remember, you'd play it. Not
Okay. So come for that.
That's the one I wanted.
Check that one out. We really appreciate it if you guys check out our Patreon. And then, also subscribe to this channel, Amateur Hour Films. That's where we upload all of our stuff. We actually released a horror flicks episode of the Blair Witch Project. That's Check it up out. right Don't now. be a beardo. There Check we that out go. too. We recorded that a long time ago, and we decided just to publish it just to show you all that we love that movie a lot. And then also Wanger's on iTunes. The Wanger Show on iTunes. We're both on iTunes and Spotify. Rate, review. That really helps the show out as well. Get us up there in the numbers. Get people interested in the show, because more people that get interested in the show, the more want to support it. The more that want to support it, hey, maybe they'll want to jump on the Patreon and help us up, and maybe we could just leave our jobs and do Wangers full time. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but
We'll see.
it could be pretty fun. Hanging out with these guys every day. I mean, heaven.
Brian's thrilled by the opportunity. then.
Yeah,
He's just,
he wouldn't leave his job.
I got my
What's
bank account update.
Good for you.
Let's talk about some stuff,
real
guys.
quick before to get
Okay.
somewhat serious. Our good buddy JT, he's a little hurt right now, and there is a GoFundMe in the description of this. Check it out. We wish Josh well. He's okay. He's just he's going through some medical stuff right now. So please
He's a good
help
dude.
support him. He's one of our good buddies. I love him to death. He's one of the first dudes I ever met like in this sort of space. So he's a really, really good friend of ours. So please check out that link. Help support him whatever you can. If you got to take a month off on this Patreon page to help him out, please do so, because he's a good friend of ours and we want him to get better. So Josh, we love you, buddy. Stay strong and get better so we can watch some movies together. Cool. That being said, let's do some farts.
Let's talk about Spider-Man on PS4.
Woo!
Finally, we beat it. It is amazing. Brian, there's some good sound effects.
Thank you very much.
there. Brian, are you going to play this at all? You don't
No,
have
I don't have
PS4,
a
right?
PS4.
Do you care if we talk about it?
I don't give a shit.
All right. This game was beautiful. I think this is the story here is
It
better
kinda-
than any movie I think we've got.
It upsets me because
They got it so right.
well, no, it doesn't upset me that I got it so right, because
I was furious.
We have friends that have played the game before this
Yeah.
at work. Joey Rasul, and he's like, "It's the greatest thing." I'm like, "All right, dude, pump the brakes. Like, don't overhype it.
But then it was.
Pretty fucking
Pretty
great.
fucking great.
Pretty fucking
yeah,
great,
it's
guys.
pretty good.
What's the runtime on like the game? Like
I don't know. I think I heard it's like 20 hours or
Yeah.
something like that, but I don't ever clock it while I'm playing.
But
I
how,
just
how many days did it take you to beat it?
Take me like a week and a half.
Yeah,
2
about a
weeks.
week maybe.
and a
Yeah,
half.
playing it like
Well,
hour a
because
day?
Yeah.
it's an open world game, so it really depends on how you want to play it, because there's a lot of side quests that you can do, and you don't have to go to the story right away. So you can do all these side quests first.
It's like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, pretty much.
if
Grand
you
Theft Auto
focus on
for
just
Spider-Man.
the story, you can beat it really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that all really depends, but I think I'm looking it up right now. Does it take? No, how does Spider Bite? No. Banter. Fuck.
You got to Google better.
Well, I'm trying to, but I'm also the only one talking.
Are you?
Oh, there
this
it
guy.
is. When
Yeah.
it says, hold on, let me
Yeah.
look something up. I'm sorry if we held on there. All right, Spider-Man Brian on PS4.
When you Google, do you type out the whole question? You're like, how long would it take me
No.
to forget?
No, you got to use
Well,
keywords.
Yeah,
to do it
that's,
quicker. Yeah.
my parents do.
Google
like,
knows what you're searching for.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did that, and the thing that I was looking up didn't come. Like the first thing that came up was a Screen Rant article, and there's a specific website called like how long it takes to beat or something like that, and you just type
Can
in
you
the
just
game.
look up like Spider-Man
20
PS4
hours is what it
runtime?
takes. Yeah.
There you go. Thank you.
It doesn't open. It doesn't match full open world games like the Elder Scrolls
Oh.
or Batman Arkham Knight, but it's 20 hours.
Yeah. Well, it is like Arkham Asylum was pretty small too, and so this is kind of on that same level, just maybe a step above that. It's pretty damn good. It's really, really good. The story is good. They changed some things up in the Spider-Man lore, as far as I know, because I don't know a whole lot about Spider-Man comics.
Is this canon?
Jesus Christ!
It's canon in its own world.
in its own
Brian.
world. It's sort of setting up its own universe.
In like video game universe?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
the
pretty cool.
Avengers are in it, or not? They're not in it, but they're
The
in the
Avengers
world.
Tower is in it.
Like
Oh,
the
nice.
tower's there.
Doctor
so,
Strange
like,
Tower
yeah.
or his building is in it. The Wakanda Embassy. Like, there's some cool little Easter eggs that are in it.
But it has nothing to do with the movies.
No,
No,
no.
no,
You
it's-
can use the suit from the movie.
It takes place. Spider-Man, or
Yeah.
Peter Parker rather, has been Spider-Man for 8 years now. So ever since he was a young boy.
How old is he now in
he's
the
like
game?
23,
no,
24, 20.
yeah, he's mid-20s.
Yeah, mid-20s, and he's still doing this whole Spider-Man thing. He's working for a specific somebody. I don't know that you kind of find out very early on in the game who he's working for.
Tony Stark.
No,
Doc Ock.
there are some little things. No one.
Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did.
Like it's the hardest thing in the world. I only
Yeah.
know 3.
It's not a big spoiler that he's working for Doc Ock.
It is when you, because I didn't know. If you like, it's a good surprise. You're like, oh fuck, cool. Like the way they kind of spin it.
But does he know he's a bad guy at that time?
Well,
That's something that we can't talk about that.
yeah, I don't want to spoil anything from it, other than just that it's a good game.
So no, he doesn't. Is what you're saying. The way you're not answering, we
Well,
can
how
infer.
are we supposed to answer
I
that,
know.
Brian?
Well,
And-
you just lie.
No, you're wrong, and you're wrong
All right.
as well. You are wrong.
Like I'm not gonna say he is. But
I mean, that's an impossible question to answer without spoiling or showing your hand. All right.
But yeah, the game gets it right on many levels. I teared up at the very end. Like it's that good. It has you that invested. I've only cried in one other video game, and that was for Gears of War 3.
Resident
I
Evil.
cried during Last of Us, but this one I legit cried for a long time.
Yeah.
like
Super Mario.
Other like during movies and stuff, like you cry for the scene or whatever. Like, all right, that was fun.
When
This
Peach
one
leaves
I
you
was
for Luigi.
for this
Dick.
one I was crying like long after it was over. I was like,
Yeah.
God, that was so well executed, and it's just
It's got post-credit
Yeah.
scenes too, like
did
the
you-
Marvel game. Like
yeah,
Marvel
all through the
movies.
credits. I'm fucking crying. That's what
Yeah.
it was. I'm like, oh my God.
The music is great.
Yeah.
The
Can I just-
gameplay is amazing.
Can I
Yeah.
just watch the credits and I'll cry, or I have to experience the 20 hours of gameplay?
You can probably watch the last 20 minutes of the game,
Yeah.
and you'll feel emotional.
I think so, especially if you know Spider-Man.
Maybe one of them you won't,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
It's that good. Yeah.
Wait, like watch, meaning like someone play the game,
Yeah, like
or
a
is it?
playthrough or something like that.
But
You know
there's
what you
not
should
like
do?
a 20-minute video.
I guarantee if someone's put together all the cutscenes and
Yeah.
made it into one long movie, and then you can watch that, and then you can review that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People do that.
That's cool.
Stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you
YouTube.
want to watch into it, like if you like Spider-Man, it's got like a combination of every Spider-Man iteration there's ever been. I think, like as far as movie goes.
I don't know. There's different iterations.
Yes,
You
Brian.
see, Brian, there's
Sam
multiple,
Raimi,
Oh my God. There's multiple
Amazing
movies.
Spider-Man.
Oh, those movies.
TV
Iteration.
show.
Uh,
I'm saying, as far as people who've attempted to tell a Spider-Man story, this is my favorite.
I
Spider-Man
thought you meant
story.
like Miles Morales is an iteration of Spider-Man.
Oh no! He just meant like an adaptation. Yes,
Oh.
of Spider-Man. Yeah.
That's okay. I get it now. I
Okay,
get it. I'm still not gonna play, but I get
No, of course not. You don't have a PS4 either,
it.
right?
No, I don't.
Yeah. So I would recommend watching the cutscenes. There's some really good Spider-Man stuff.
I might.
You're not gonna.
No.
No.
All right.
So yeah, thanks for shit on us there.
So I watched the first 3 episodes of Maniac, boys,
That's a
and
good transition. I wasn't done.
well, you seemed like you didn't want to.
You're
talk
a
about it
maniac.
anymore.
Google,
Yeah.
Okay, now go
Google
ahead.
some more. We'll talk over it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Maniac, I saw the first 3 episodes. Brian, you haven't seen it?
No.
Okay.
When it came out last?
Came out
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Friday.
The 21st.
That is the new Netflix series with Jonah Hill and Emma Stone.
And
And his
Doc
boy.
Ock.
His boy. It's got his boy.
Alfred
in it.
Molina's
Thoreau.
in it too. Yeah. Justin Theroux's in
He's
it.
in it.
Justin
Did he
Theroux's
write
in
it?
He
No.
did not.
Oh.
No, this was all Cary Fukunaga and
Why does that name sound so
Fukunaga.
familiar?
Fukunaga.
Yeah.
What has he done?
True Detective. Season 1.
Oh, and he's gonna do the new
James Bond.
James Bond.
For now.
Oh,
He's got
Wait.
great hair. You ever just look at a picture of Cary
No.
Fukunaga?
No.
Oh my God, he's got great.
Okay.
He's kind of got you guys where it's like it's the
Shaved
short
on
on
the
the side and like
Fuck
really
yeah.
long on top.
Skrillex
It-
shit.
he rocks it, man. He rocks it.
so he wrote and directed this whole series.
I don't
No,
think
he
he's
didn't write
writing.
it. He
Oh.
just directed all 10 episodes.
The
or whatever.
writer is, I'm Googling it right now.
And now you may be wondering, Cody, you only watch 1 episode and you usually bail. How did you get through 3 in one
it must
night?
be that good.
It's good,
Oh.
but they're also very short.
Half
Yes.
hour.
No, they're 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah. Patrick
Yeah.
Somerville is one of the writers, and then Cary Fukunaga wrote the finale, and then there's a couple other writers sprinkled in there as well. But Cary directed all 10 episodes.
Yeah.
So there's only 10 episodes.
It's pretty cool.
So
Really
Noah
good.
Mizuno's in it. She's great.
Don't know the
Oh
name.
yeah, she's
The
the
Asian
she's
chick.
the glasses always
Oh,
smoking.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
She's
She's
great.
good enough.
She was in Ex Machina. She did the dance
Oh, she is
that's
that
who that
woman.
is.
number. The
That's
dance number with
wonderful.
All right.
Isaac Newton.
It's great.
Not Isaac Newton. Oscar Isaac.
Just throwing
Oscar
apples
Isaac
around
Newton.
while they're fucking
Oscar
dancing.
Isaac Newton.
And she was the one that got married in Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh, that's
Oh.
crazy. Crazy.
Great.
I didn't know that.
She's a
Look
great
at Brian
actress.
bringing the hashtag
What rich
Schmodown
details
knowledge.
about
All
these
right.
Asians.
Yeah.
Man.
There's more than Spider-Man and Doc Ock around the world, man.
Yes.
No, but it's a good show, Cody.
There was an Asian villain in
it's
that
pretty
in the
good.
game
Look,
too, by the way.
I don't love it.
Representation matter.
I'm very confused.
Oh, you don't love
I
it?
don't love it, but I like it enough to keep going.
It's very similar to the very first episode of Maniac. Is very similar to the very first episode of True Detective. I think just a little bit lower. It's just where it's like I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm very intrigued.
Here's my thing: where people are like praising this thing, be like, I don't know what it is, but this is like amazing and the best thing. I don't ever want to hear anyone say that and then say Legion is too confusing because this is more confusing than Legion is.
Yes.
This is pretentious.
So
talk
if you
with
can get
Cody.
through this, you are fucking smart as hell. If you can get through Maniac.
Oh, okay.
I know what's going on.
I am a big fan. I'm
Yeah.
keeping up with it.
I know what's going on, but I'm just saying like it's very dense. You have to like really think about what's
the
going on.
style is kind of like it's actually like when you surface level a very simple story, but the way that it is directed and presented, it makes it seem like it's a lot smarter than
the
it really
world
is.
is very like confusing too.
The
like
world
the world
is so fucking
Yeah,
fascinating.
it's interesting
Is
what
it
they're
the
doing.
future?
Okay,
No.
it is, but
present
it's
day.
not. It's like 1970s future.
Yeah.
Where everything is still analog, but
Like
it's
the
still
computers and shit are all like these tiny little square things with green screens
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Dude.
But it's alternate version of the 70s.
Kind of. It's like
it is a future, but like the future isn't like touch screens or anything. It's
Well,
still
like
computers.
Star
typing.
Wars is like the future.
Yeah, it's dude.
but-
Think the first Alien. That's everything.
Yeah,
It
kinda
reminds
like
me
that.
of all of that. All that design in the
like,
ships.
like the Disney like futuristic version of like the 1950s, where it's like
Yeah.
there's spaceships and shit,
Tomorrowland.
but like the
Kinda like
TVs are
Tomorrowland.
all still small and square. Imagine that, but for the 80s. That's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
Like
you know?
BioShock.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
kind of like BioShock.
Yeah.
So in that aspect, I like it's a lot more fascinating because everything is practical and real. There's not any of these digital screens where people are like minority reporting all over the
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
So that's what makes it interesting.
It's a comedy?
It's a dark.
No, it's a drama.
It's kind of a comedy.
On IMDb, it says comedy, drama, sci-fi.
There's some like when Jonah Hill.
If they make this a
Like, you know?
comedy at the Emmys, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
Oh,
yeah,
you,
that would be-
that's
yeah, it's
You
not
know what
a
I was
comedy.
talking about,
We're
though?
gonna
I do.
Orange is the New
That
Black.
scene was funny as
Yeah.
fuck.
How many
That's
episodes
No,
are
I
you
thought
in?
that was yeah.
when he opens his eye.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
I
makes
guess,
it really
yeah.
funny.
How many episodes are you in, Cobbster?
3 as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
3? Oh, you
Yeah.
guys
Amber
just gave
fell
us the
asleep.
3. Ah.
She went
Marissa did too.
Yeah?
Within the first episode, and I'm
Mar-
like, well, I might as well just keep
Amber
watching.
was just like, "What is happening?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "I don't know. Just keep
It's
watching."
very
So it is
confusing.
confusing like that.
very
It's
confusing.
kind of like
Yeah.
A
abstract.
little upset.
It's not.
Justin Theroux doesn't show up in the first episode, but then he pops up in the second. I'm like, okay, we're getting there. And then when he finally makes his like introduction, it's like, I love this man. I love this man so much because of course,
Is it a spoiler that he's in the show? Because he's not in the credits.
no,
He's
yeah,
in
he
the
is.
trailer and
He's-
stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
Well, I
okay.
didn't
Yeah.
watch the trailer, but I knew he was in the show because when it was first announced, and
he's
in the trailer it was like Academy nominee Emma Stone, Academy nominee Jonah Hill, Justin Theroux.
Yeah, he's never gonna be nominated.
Cobb's
Oh,
favorite actor, Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it shows up.
yeah.
Yeah, but he's
Academy-
great.
Yeah.
He's fucking amazing. He's
All,
not.
I think all
all
the
the acting's really
performances
great.
are great and all the characters are great. I
Yes.
think they're very well thought out characters. and
Yeah.
they're really
The-
fun to
like
Can I
watch.
read the summary
Yeah, go ahead.
just to show what it's about? Because I have no idea what it's about.
Oh, did you say you want to read or you want me to?
I can read it.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says 2 strangers are drawn to a mysterious pharmaceutical trial that will, they're assured, with
Can
no
you read?
complications or this is poorly written. Solve all of their problems.
Mm.
Things do not go as planned.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. That's how it said it on the Netflix.
They're
yeah.
assured we'll solve all. So they take pills.
Emma
Yeah.
Stone's
They
a,
think
Yeah.
Emma
will
Stone's
solve their
kind of a
problems.
drug addict.
Ah.
Jonah Hill's kind of schizophrenic.
and like severely depressed.
Yes.
And all this
Oh,
stuff.
he's a maniac.
He's
Yeah.
a maniac.
Ah.
And then Justin Theroux is not like a crazy scientist. You get the impression that he kind
Yeah.
of is, but he had some kind of falling out, and he gets like
Yeah.
brought back into it,
Mm.
and they all kind of come together. And then there's like an AI system that has to do with this as well. But it's like it's cool. It's like, do you remember? Okay, you remember Ridley Scott's Alien, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember when they would go in and talk to Mother? Or
No.
Mother? Yeah, I think
Like
it's Mother.
the
Like
computer in
it's like
the-
that
I've
room.
only seen it once.
It's like a circle room with a bunch of lights blinking and stuff. It was like there's artificial intelligence in there. There's like a wall that looks like that, and they're trying to come up with like a drug for the mass market that will help.
Yeah,
the
it's
world.
kind of vague what they're.
Is it like
dealing
a
with.
limitless pill?
No.
Or not like that?
So like I don't know. I
No,
don't want to
it's-
explain what the
yeah.
first pill is because it's really cool. The first pill does something specific to people, and then in order for them to move on with the experiments, they take the first pill, and then there's a second pill.
So it's Matrix.
It's kind of like it deals with their mind.
Yes.
That's all we'll say.
Mm-hmm.
I will say the first line in the entire series is amazing, isn't it?
Is
Maybe
the
love it.
yeah.
It's the yeah.
Yeah.
It's like wait.
Oh, you don't want to spoil that.
No,
but
no, no.
Just
No,
give
no,
it
no.
away. Just give it away.
No,
Cody.
no.
Yeah. So I would say if you like Cary Fukunaga, then check it out.
I didn't
As
see,
confusing and
True
dense as
Detective.
you haven't seen it.
I only saw the pilot,
Oh, that's
and
right.
I stopped watching
That's right.
it.
You pulled a Cody.
Yeah.
As dense as this show is, I think since it's one season
Uh,
and that's it, and it's a relatively easy binge. I think people should give it a shot.
I like the half hours.
Yeah, I mean it's
40
mostly 40 minutes from what
Yeah.
I've seen so far,
yeah.
but it's not. I haven't seen any hour-long episodes.
Because when I
so-
initially looked it up, it said like 20 to 40 something minutes. So I was like, okay, so they're all going to be like 30 minutes, and the finale will be
Yeah.
like 40. And I think for the most part, they've all been like 40 something.
So it's probably meant to be on regular television for 40 minutes. With commercials, it would have been an hour.
probably.
But
maybe.
now
I
it's on
think
Netflix.
so. I think they still sold it to Netflix.
Oh, it was
yeah,
supposed to be on Netflix.
I
all the
think
time?
so.
Oh.
I don't know.
But I'm very intrigued, especially how that episode ends. And I don't want to spoil it, but no one
Oh,
snaps.
the Irish guy from Hereditary's in it.
Yes, the father.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gabriel
yeah.
Byrne.
He's
Yeah.
Jonah Hill's father
Yeah.
in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, which that stuff I'm like, wait, so I don't know, it was the painting.
Oh, that was great.
That was
I
really
loved-
good.
That was funny.
That was
Yeah,
really
yeah.
really good. And
That's
the
good.
and the brother,
Mm-hmm.
the brother,
The
yes,
brother. Yeah,
yes,
yeah. Mhm.
So there's a lot of cool like little things that are setting up. I just hope it's got like a good payoff. It does say though that it's a limited series, so I don't know if they're going any further.
No,
with
they're
it.
not. It's one season.
It's
So,
one
yeah,
and
yeah.
done.
Mhm.
I
As
like
far
I
as
it.
love.
I
You don't
like
get
it.
a lot of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember the Night Manager. You guys ever remember that?
That was
One
supposed to be
season,
good.
one
I
done?
haven't seen
I
it.
heard it was bad.
Tom
Really?
Hiddleston. I liked
Yeah.
it a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
thought
heard it
that
was
was
like
good.
really
Wasn't
pretentious.
Riz Ahmed in that?
Oh,
No, that was the
that was
Night
Out,
which was
Oh,
great.
okay,
That's a
that's-
great
love
fucking
that.
show too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
That's all HBO stuff, right?
that one is yes.
Night
the
Out
Night
was.
Manager was
FX?
It was like AMC or something.
Oh.
BBC. No, might have been. It was. I think it was a British.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Okay.
And I don't know the Night Manager.
Brian, we were talking. Are we done with Maniac?
Yeah, you
Make sure
maniac.
now. Brian, are we? You were talking last week that you were started watching Fargo.
God damn it, Cody.
Was that on your list?
God damn it, Cody. I
It was
wanted
on
to do a
mine.
bit. I wanted to do a bit. You knew I told you I wanted to do this bit.
No.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Before Collider
Were you gonna
Live.
do that today?
I was gonna do a bit. I was
Hold
gonna be
on.
like,
Hold on. Let do the bit right now. Just do it. I can act it.
You know what show I just started watching.
watching,
why is
Maniac?
No. I've heard good things about Maniac, but I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
But no one's talking about this show. It came out in like 2014.
Okay.
There's a show called Fargo. Like literally nobody's talking about it. Like,
Really?
Nobody.
Really?
And I don't know why, because it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so brilliant.
Yeah.
It
It's really smart.
it encapsulates
Yeah.
like the tone of the original movie.
Yeah, I
don't know-
definitely have been saying that for
No
like
one
50
has been
episodes on this show. Yeah.
I finally started watching Fargo.
Yeah. I'm very. Did you finish season 1?
I'm one episode away. I wanted to watch it. That's the thing with that one, because it's like they're hour-long episodes.
Okay.
So it's like, fuck, I have to sit here for an hour.
All right.
But
have you picked up on the hints, like the vaguely supernatural hints?
they're supernatural. Oh, yeah.
If you not like fan theories necessarily, that stuff they're actually putting in the show.
Uh-huh.
That if you go back and look, you're like, oh shit. And I don't want to say it in case you ever watches it.
You
But
want to be upset about something?
what?
I've been lying to you this entire time.
You have not watched the show.
I've seen every single episode.
You have not seen a single
just have
episode of
not
the show.
cared about
Yeah.
watching-
What'd you think
talking
about
about it.
season 2?
I thought season 2 with I think Colin Hanks was the best.
Man, you really folded early there. Colin Hanks was season 1.
Damn!
You almost said it.
I knew some white guy was in it.
It's
Shit!
Patrick Wilson.
Oh fuck! Of course,
Patrick
Patrick
Wilson.
Wilson.
I love
He's
Patrick
good.
Wilson.
Oh, I'm a big fan of Patrick.
Trying to follow up
I
on
love Patrick Wilson. He's great. He's one of my favorites.
No, once Colin Hanks showed up, I'm like, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's very good.
But
in
he
that show.
pisses you off initially because he doesn't do his
Oh,
job.
yeah, in the first episode.
But you feel bad and you understand. That's
Yeah.
how the writing is so smart in
Yes.
in the show.
Mhm.
Like the things that each character knows, like the dramatic irony of like this character knows, but this one doesn't.
Yeah.
And this one knows like this guy's evil. Billy Bob Thornton is like the perfect role for
That's
him.
my favorite role he's ever done.
Yeah.
He is so good in it.
Did he win an Emmy? Do you know?
Ooh, he might have.
I don't want to look anything up because I'm behind the show.
Yeah.
And when I did that for Game of Thrones, I looked up like how many people or how many seasons there were, and I saw that like Sean Bean was only in 8 episodes.
Oh,
so I'm like,
yeah.
oh, so he must have died.
Yeah.
So I haven't looked up anything for Billy Bob Thornton, but he's
Yeah.
amazing. He's funny. The show is hilarious,
Yeah.
and I like that humor because like there's a deaf guy in it,
Mm-hmm.
and literally like on this board it just says like, oh, the deaf fella. That's how he's labeled. But it's so funny. Everyone's great. The main woman's great too. Allison Tolman.
That's who that is. Yeah.
Martin
from,
We having an
Freeman.
earthquake?
I don't think so.
No? think a door just slammed.
I
Really
think
loud.
your air turned on.
That felt more. I know.
I
the
heard
door.
something.
I felt the ground.
I heard
shake.
something I didn't feel. Yeah.
But
Yep. Scared me for a second.
the writing's great. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Martin Freeman. I don't know if he won an Emmy either, but he's great.
I want to say the show won a Golden Globe for best drama.
Billy Bob
series
Thornton
that
was
year.
nominated, but I don't think he won.
Oh, see, would you qualify that as a drama or a comedy?
That's a drama.
That's a drama.
That's
but
a
it's
drama.
so funny though. Like
It's,
I
it's
laugh.
a drama with comedic parts, but to be a comedy, you got to be like a 30 Rock or The Office to be a 90% comedy and a little bit sprinkles of drama. You know what I mean?
The majority.
Yeah,
sprinkles.
I'm saying sprinkles.
I love sprinkles in ice cream.
Yeah, Fargo's the opposite. It's mostly drama with a couple funny moments. But
Yeah, there's funny
Yeah.
moments.
Like Breaking Bad's pretty funny
Yeah,
at times too,
exactly.
but it's for the most part drama. Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think Fargo's more more funny than
Fargo
Breaking
is
Bad.
kind of a dark comedy in a
Yeah.
sense.
Because
But
like, have you seen the original movie Fargo?
Yeah, I love the
Would
original
you Would you call that a comedy?
no,
I would call it a comedy.
really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Have you
it's,
seen
it's
it?
a gray
The
area.
original movie?
Yeah, Fargo.
Yeah, I like it.
Would you call it a comedy? I laughed so much in that movie.
Yeah, it's got that dark humor.
Yeah.
But again, it's like I think the drama outweighs the comedy though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No?
I don't know about this. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna talk
But
to
is
the
it
Academy about
is it a
this.
film or
Is it
a
a comedy
movie?
just because of the way that people talk?
No. It's a comedy.
Like you
because
darn tootin',
The situation.
You know? Yeah.
Everything
Okay.
is like because like Barry is dark, but it's a comedy.
Yeah.
Barry.
That one still, I think, in its core is a comedy because it's still.
It's going for the joke.
Yeah, I still think it's. Yeah.
So
I'd
Fargo's
say that one's like a 60% comedy, 40% drama. And as long as you're past the halfway point, I think that's what qualifies.
But is it a
Alright.
film?
I just realized something, guys.
Is it a
That's
film or
what
a
it is.
movie?
No, that's
what you
we just
realized?
realized the barometer there. Yeah.
60-40
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah. As long as you're
69.
past 50% on one genre
I get
or the
that.
other.
I see
Yeah.
because Fargo is suspenseful at
Yeah.
most points.
Mhm.
It's dramatic, but I still feel.
But
it's
is
so
it
funny.
a comedy then?
I don't know. It's
Because
No.
it's pretty funny.
No, it's a horror movie.
it's not really funny.
It's pretty funny. It's
Is
funnier
it
than
funny?
it is scary.
It's a couple funny scenes. It's about 85% horror.
That's saying like Scream is a comedy.
Oh, that one's
Ooh, that's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
I'd say that's. Okay, that's about 65% horror.
They literally had to
Ah.
sell that movie as a comedy
Yeah.
in order for it to get.
So you're
Yeah,
saying 65 horror,
65 horror,
35
35 comedy.
35
Yeah,
comedy.
yeah. Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Damn.
No, but I check out Fargo.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
It's a good show. Check it out.
I'll check it out on your recommendation.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah.
for bringing that
Thank
up.
you.
You know,
One's talking
never.
about
Nobody's
it. It's
talking
Maybe
about
I'll check it
nobody.
out. Yeah,
Like,
maybe I'll
it's
watch all 3
hilarious.
seasons and then.
talk
to
but
you about it.
Is it because you're talking about Maniac's limited series?
Yeah.
Without giving anything away,
Mhm.
I think you mentioned that the second season of Fargo is a prequel.
Yes.
Oh, spoilers.
So there's not. So like the first season is like one and done.
Yeah.
Or is it not completely one and done?
There's
Is it all canon? too?
there's things that are tied together, but it's every season is its own story.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I
there's
like.
references and stuff where you're like, oh, that's
So it's
blah blah
canon.
blah, and it's canon.
Do I have to read a book to watch it?
You sure don't.
Okay, good.
No.
But
Argo?
everything is its own thing. Argo and
that's
Fargo is a
Yeah.
great double feature.
Speaking of a double feature, we got a phone call.
Hey,
I don't mean to interrupt it.
Oh no, by
This
all
is a great
means.
conversation. I just don't care. I'm
Okay.
bored.
Mhm.
No. We got a caller on the line. Who do we got?
It's Miguel.
Hey, Miguel.
Miguel, what's up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing, guys?
Good.
Great.
We're doing really good. We're about halfway, maybe a little over halfway through with the show.
60-40.
60-40
60-40
right now,
with the
yeah.
show,
Mhm.
and we're doing pretty good. We've drinking our coffee, and now we're talking to you, good sir. What would you like to talk about?
I don't know. I was just calling here. I'm right now at work, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see if I could just take a couple minutes and just call them and just see how they're doing.
Hell yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice of you,
We're
Miguel.
doing good, man. Glad you took the time, and I hope you don't get in trouble.
And I'm stocked today, so I don't really get in trouble. I'm just here in the back,
Hell
you know,
yeah.
just putting shoes away in retail. I hate retail anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotta get out.
Ugh.
Gotta get out, man.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have a question, if I could ask. If you guys do watch anime, do you guys, any of you guys, Cody or Cobbster, do you guys watch any anime?
I'm here too.
Between any of you?
Not recently, no. I've watched a little bit of Attack on Titan, and I obviously the great Pokemon show.
Yeah, the only anime I've watched was as a kid is Dragon Ball Z and
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh too. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh too. Yu-Gi-Oh was dope.
Pokemon. Yeah,
I don't know if that's
Mhm.
anime, but that's dope.
I wish I did because it apparently is the cool thing to do. And
Yeah.
like a lot of cool
What?
shows are on anime or
Oh.
anime.
What's
But,
your question about the anime, man?
No, it's just curious because there's like a lot of good anime coming out, and also there's right now like a movie, Dragon Ball Super Broly movie coming out. So I want to know if you guys will be watching that and probably talking about this because there's right now anime is at its peak. So I want to know if you guys, because I hear you guys always talking about TV, Fargo movies, Jurassic. So I want to know if you guys also have seen more of that kind of medium as well.
Yeah, I always want to try to get into
Not
it.
as much as we should. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would say.
But you like the Dragon Ball Z stuff.
I do.
Right?
They're bringing Brawley back. That's interesting.
Yeah, they're bringing Broly back in December. Is a sub movie, and the dub movie is in January.
Interesting. I remember. I think Brawley was the one movie that I watched when it had the Disturbed song, the Stupid song.
Wow.
I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
that. I think. It was right. It was. Yeah, it was the Brawley
It was.
one where he's
It
fighting
was
him.
that one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good stuff.
It's where you scream. Is where you scream multiple times saying Kakarot.
That's right.
Ah.
That's right.
What did they say?
Kakarot. It's Goku's Saiyan name.
Well, we got to check that out.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, man. Well, thank you so much for calling in, man. I appreciate that. Now I want to get into anime now.
Yeah.
Even
You
more
should.
so.
I do have a lot of recommendations. If you guys want to go back to, I could give you some small season ones. So if you guys ever do want to, just let me know.
Cool. Absolutely.
buddy.
I did watch Death Note too. Death Note's dope.
Oh yeah.
Death Note was great.
Death
Makes
Note.
sense.
That's the one series I cannot get into. I have never passed episode 5. Like,
You tried
that's
the
one
pilot.
series I do not like.
Ah. Well, that's cool, man. Well, thank you so much for your call. We appreciate it, man. Thanks for taking the time during your work. Now, get back to work, man.
Bye, Miguel.
All right, guys. Take care.
All right, man. Have a good
Bye-bye.
weekend.
All right, he's gone. Brian.
One last thing. What are you going to talk about?
no.
Fargo? For
No. I was going to do a new topic, but if you want to go on about Fargo. by all
Last thing
means.
about Fargo, I'll say I'll put it up there with Breaking Bad.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
because
It's a close second for me with Breaking Bad.
yeah,
I love this shit.
and it's
Hot.
Yeah.
Take. Ooh, this table is hot. It's
burning up
Take
right
it.
now.
take it.
Yeah.
No, because it's similar in the style.
Okay.
Where like it'll show parts of a scene that are happening in the future, and then it'll go back and revisit them and
Yeah.
show from a different angle.
Yeah.
And it's just it's good. I enjoy
I'm
it.
so happy. I'm so happy.
I'm happy that
so
I
great.
came up with the show.
Yeah,
by
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you found it
Thank
on
you.
your own.
If I watch it, it's because of you. You gave me
Yeah,
that push. Like,
absolutely.
okay,
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
person
Watch
besides
it.
Smart Cody is watching
Yeah.
it.
Somebody
absolutely.
watch it.
Before you get into your next thing, I watched 1922 on Netflix.
Great.
With Thomas Jane.
Yeah.
It's really, really good. Stephen King. It's
haven't
based off
seen
of
it.
Stephen King.
Skeevin.
It's based off of Stephen King's short story. It's
a movie?
fantastic. It's really, really good. Yeah, it came out last year. Like 3 Stephen King movies came out last year. No, 3 Stephen King movies, a TV show of his, and he had like 2 or 3 books come out last year. He had a year last year.
The Matthew McConaughey movie where he holds a gun.
What was that?
He holds a gun.
He holds a gun like that?
No.
That how you hold your gun?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
The one with Idris Elba.
It's Dark Tower.
Oh, that did come out last year too, huh?
Sure did.
Wow, he had 4 movies come out last
Mm.
year. Well, this is one of the better ones, including Gerald's Game. So it was a Netflix exclusive. The director Todd Phillips. That's not his name. I don't know what his name was, but
Was it
it's very
Todd?
well directed. Huh?
Zach
Todd? Oh, Zach?
Todd something.
Mm.
I think it is Todd
of
something.
1922.
Yeah.
It's Zach Hilditch.
Definitely not Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good movie. Check it out. 1922. Pretty creepy. Thomas Jane talks like this the whole time. He just with his teeth. He never opens his teeth when he talks.
Doesn't like to open his
A little
mouth.
sling blade there. And acting all around really great.
Brian, you want to talk about McDonald's?
Oh yeah.
What's going on, buddy?
You,
And American Vandal season 2. That was good too. Sorry, go ahead.
did you finish that?
Yeah, I did.
I gotta
Check it
finish
out. I did a
Watched
TV talk.
part of the first episode.
TV talk
that.
spoiler
You didn't
review.
finish it? Oh, it's not good.
No, I love it.
Ah.
Just had to go, had to leave, and then never
I had to
watched
go.
it again
Oh, because your wife.
because the wife doesn't.
She doesn't
like
like
the
it.
show.
Yeah. I tried getting my
It's
parents
tough.
into it. They're like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, and like she likes those true crime documentaries. And I'm like, it's a spoof of
It's
it.
a parody.
She doesn't help.
In the first season, I was like interested in who did it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And
it's
I'm like,
actually
this-
riveting.
Yeah, and it's funny.
Yeah,
That's a 90-10 comedy.
that's 95. I'd say it's a 95.
95.
95.5.
Ah.
Kayla was. Brian, your problem with McDonald's? Go on.
The McDonald's by my house is probably the worst McDonald's I have.
Okay.
It feels like they're constantly stoned there, and they don't get anything right.
Okay. This is the one where you had the McDoubles, and they said they couldn't give you the McDoubles,
Yeah.
and you're like, but we have double cheese or something like that. Yeah. Okay,
No,
go
they
on.
had bacon McDoubles.
That's what it
I'm
was.
like,
That's
they
what-
take off the
Yeah, yeah.
bacon. I was like, just give me the fucking McDoubles.
Yeah.
I think they're just fucking with everybody. No, but you offered to pick up McDonald's for us today.
I did.
Thank you, by the way. That was great.
Yeah.
And you
And you picked up coffee as well.
Yeah.
Thank you. That Brian denied.
sorry. You Cobbster wanted a McGriddle.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
But you just said McGriddle.
Yeah.
This has been a problem for like 3 years.
But Cody said the sausage McGriddle.
Yeah.
Because I when I went to the shitty McDonald's, I just asked for a McGriddle.
Yep.
And then first of all, I asked for 2. They gave me 1. Good
Fucking
thing.
fat
bitches.
ass.
Good thing I checked the bag. And I was like, and then he knew. He's like, "Did you want the sausage one?" I was like, "Why didn't you fucking ask me when I was making
Yeah.
the order back there?"
Yeah.
But it doesn't make sense. Why would anyone just order the McGriddle by itself?
Like
Cody,
the-
your thoughts?
with the sausage?
No.
Or just with the cheese and the.
Not even the cheese. I think just the bread.
That's like a standard McGriddle with
That-
nothing on it.
Yeah. It's $1.
I was traumatized the first time he asked me to pick him up in McGriddle because he said the regular one, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get 2 McGriddles, please. It's just the regular, and they're like, what do you mean? And I was like, oh god.
Wait. This wasn't today.
This was years ago.
Okay.
And I'm like, just the regular. What kind do you have? And he like lists off 4 different McGriddles.
There's 4,
and or whatever the hell it was, like cheese. And
you know me for
bacon.
years though. Every time I've gotten a sausage McGriddle.
No. This was the first time.
Okay. Yes.
And so I was since that moment I was so trying because I got the wrong one that day, of course, because I had a 25% chance of picking the right one. So he just says he wants the sausage one. So now I like make sure I'm like just the sausage one.
Yes.
Because there's sausage and cheese and egg
Yeah.
and all that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's also one by itself, like with no sausage.
Yeah.
Why? Who wants that?
Just the bread?
Yeah, like it doesn't make. What do they bring their own sausage?
It's like
in?
the equivalent of toast, I'm assuming, right?
They just want the toast.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
toast.
I mean, it's good bread. It tastes like a pancake.
Yeah, I do like the bread.
But like
Pancake with syrup in it.
I guess so. Yeah.
They put little things of syrup in there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Little packet.
Little packet of syrup in there.
But
so
then
cute.
I
With the
guess
plastic, too.
somebody might want it by itself.
Yeah.
But I guess you went to the good McDonald's that asked you which one you want specifically. The one I wanted didn't. The one I went to didn't ask me until I was almost driving off, and they're like, "Oh, did you mean the sausage one?"
Oh, you're looking at the camera.
And also here's why I think they're stoned all the time because I went one night after work. I was like, I'll pick up a burger on the way home or something,
Yes.
and they're open until like 1.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I know where you're going with this shit.
And then
Cash only.
No.
Oh,
Fucking
that's
yeah.
you.
That's
I-
always
That's
by my
fucking
place.
by my place.
Pissing me off.
Bullshit.
I get there and there's a sign blocking the drive-through saying,
Oh, yeah.
we're closed for maintenance right
Yeah.
now. And I was like, they're probably
And-
just smoking in
yeah.
the back right now. There's no way.
His coworkers just banging.
Yeah, there's no way they're closed
Yeah.
an hour and a
McBangers.
half early
Yeah.
Big
There you go.
gangbang.
for
Yeah.
maintenance that they couldn't do
Fuck
overnight.
Me silly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck this place.
Yeah, I went the other day and it was late at night. I think it was after. It wasn't after the Schmodown Live thing. It was after something, and I got McDonald's, and they didn't have fries, but they neglected to tell me until I got up to the front window. He's just like, "Oh yeah, by the way, sorry, I didn't mention it, but we don't have fries
Well,
right
you ordered them though?
I ordered like a Big Mac meal, like a number 1, and
he
was
charged you for it?
yeah, he charged me the whole
Ah.
thing. He's like, "Sorry, man, I forgot to tell you, we don't have fries." I'm like,
Then fucking take it
"Oh."
off my order.
Well, then he was like, "Well, I can give you a free burger or something like that." I was like, "All right, fine, I'll take."
I
the
think
burger."
that's a solid sit back option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also don't want to be a fucking asshole.
Oh, but you'll be an asshole to the guy at the
Yeah, the poor
working
security feeder
When
guy.
I was fucking like
Oh,
18
man.
or 19, everyone's an asshole at that
Really,
age.
man? You don't have fries? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
I ordered fries.
I got
for the-
I
Yeah.
got my thing.
Yeah.
I got my student ID. You don't have fucking fries.
punch a hole in my card, bitch. Yeah. Now I'm just like,
fucking
oh man, because I feel for them now. Like now I see them as a human, not just someone
Now you
working.
realize.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh fuck. Before we wrap it up, let's take some questions that they sent to our Wangers. Gmail.
Yeah.
This first one, we did this one from Ruben Enriquez.
How you doing?
Are you doing a video message or are you just taking questions?
I have one video message. No, yeah, I have like 3 downloaded things, like videos and messages, audio message.
So you want me to play audio?
No, yeah.
Okay.
That's it. All right, this one comes from Ruben Enriquez.
Hey, Ruben.
Hey, Wangers, what's going on? So I got 2 questions.
Wearing a Wanger shirt,
One,
by the way.
have you seen American Vandal Season 2?
Yes.
If you haven't, that shit is hilarious, pun intended. And my second question is, it was my birthday not that long ago.
Happy
I'm gonna
birthday!
try to rush through it because I know Beardo likes these questions quick. It was my birthday recently, and
I
I
hate
rewatched
birthdays.
2 movies on my birthday. I saw Homecoming and I saw Back to the Future. So
Fuck
if
yeah.
it was your birthday, what 2 movies would you want to see? Thanks for taking my question, and wang on, guys.
Wang on. Fuck, I love that thing. I'm like, yes.
Well,
2 movies on your birthday.
probably Jurassic Park. Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah. Fucking.
You
If
would
I'm-
watch that again?
What?
You wouldn't try
Right.
something new?
Maybe if it's my birthday, I want it to be something that I know is amazing. Okay.
Yes.
And if I'm with people, I know for a fact they haven't seen Collateral.
I'm with people.
That's very like
I'm
Obama.
gonna show that if I'm with people. All right.
That's very good.
I've been
You
working
can't
on
do
it.
that
no,
joke,
I can't
though.
do it.
You can't do that joke,
though. If I'm with people who I know for a fact haven't seen Collateral, I will put on Collateral because
okay,
that movie
that's
changes
good.
people's lives.
Okay.
That's a real
doesn't at all.
feel-good movie of the
Yeah,
your birthday.
it's a double feature. You start with Jurassic Park,
Uh-huh.
and then you end it with a depressing ass Collateral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
I-
you? Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, you
Did
go.
you listen to the Don't Be Beardo when Frank said Jurassic Park is what got him into
Yeah.
movies?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Because he was shit talking it when he was making his top 50 or top 15.
I don't think he was,
Spielberg.
though.
Yeah, remember he was pointing out the continuity errors.
He's pointing the continuity, but he always fought for Jurassic Park.
Yeah, but he was making fun of it with the ice cream thing, and he was really. I took it
they
personally.
reach across the
yeah,
table
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's terribly made, but it's a good movie.
Filmmaker.
But I didn't know about them or that he's like, oh, it got me into movies.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Good episode. Check it out. I'd probably pick Back to the Future as well if it was like a big party. Beer. No, check that out too. Because I think that's like the ultimate good. Who doesn't like Back to the Future?
That's a good one.
Who doesn't like them? It's a perfect movie.
One
and
or
the time
two,
travel's
though.
great in it.
One or two though.
One.
Both of them. Oh, I would show the first one, but
I
the second
enjoy the
one's-
second one
I
more.
love the second one so much. It's so fucking good.
More than the first one?
I enjoy the second one more.
I watched it more as a kid.
Yeah, I think because I loved it as a kid, I know it backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
And the hoverboard.
Yeah. There's so many iconic things about
It's
it.
like,
Yeah.
it's just cool. It's cooler.
Okay.
What are you, chicken? Dun.
Yeah.
Good. It's good
Cody doesn't like number 2.
I don't like 2.
You
think
don't
it,
like
I think
2?
it has cool parts, but I don't think it works overall. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Film snob
So you
over
only
here.
like the
It's not
first
being
one.
a film snob. That just me not liking the movie that
Do you
much.
like the third one more?
He's never seen it.
Yes, I have.
There was a point where I'd never watched.
I don't
the
really
third one.
care about the third one
Yeah,
that much.
it kind of.
Yeah.
I liked because
I
it
like
just
it a
wrapped it
lot.
up.
Yeah.
It's a nice little wrap up. There's
Yeah.
so many nice little when he hides the thing. He does the Clint Eastwood and he hides the thing in his chest, the plate.
Oh yeah.
It's
There's
fucking
little
like-
callbacks.
There's like little cool callbacks in there.
But
$80.
Cody's just taking a drink and he doesn't like the movie.
Oh, sorry. Move on.
Whatever.
Guys.
What 2 movies for you?
Tag, obviously. No, I don't know. I'm not gonna watch a movie on my birthday.
What do you
What do you do on
You
your birthday?
sit
You don't
and
like
hate-
them.
I don't celebrate
Sit in
my
a-
birthday.
You just
like
sit in a
fucking
sauna and you stare in the
29-year-old
fucking corner
man.
for fucking 3 hours.
Why would I be in a sauna?
I don't know. Just like
It's his birthday.
yeah.
No, I would be with my
It's
family.
my birthday.
I would just be with my family and have dinner with them or something and just
Celebrating.
I guess, but also just like because I don't see my family that often, it would be
A reward.
a reason to gather around and talk
An
with
excuse.
each other. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not gonna put Back to the Future on. You guys want to watch this movie?
They're like, God damn it, Brian. We watch it all the time.
I put Tag on for them though. They loved it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they liked it.
How many times have you seen it?
3. I wasn't lying.
I really want to do a commentary.
We'll
on
do
that.
a
I really
commentary.
do.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
You and
We'll
me,
do a
Cody.
I would love to.
I will
You
do
don't
it.
wanna do it.
You said you don't.
I said I
do
didn't
it.
want to do it this
No,
weekend.
You said you do not.
Every
wanna
time
do
I
it.
bring
You're
it up,
you're like, but I haven't
quiet.
seen it. You
All
want to
right,
watch it
so
the first time doing a
When
commentary?
are you guys gonna do the time to do that?
We can figure it
We'll
out.
figure it out. We don't
Yeah.
need you. We're,
Okay.
We
we're,
can
the,
do
we're the
it.
comedy guys.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll do a time. I don't know if we. Oh, we can't. JT's like incapacitated right now, but we'll find a reason. Or
Yeah.
we'll find a way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll record it on the weekend. We can do it.
All right. You're gonna take it do it on a Sunday or a Saturday?
Whenever.
Okay.
We'll figure
Find
it
a
out.
time.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a funny movie.
I don't got to schedule it right now. It's gonna happen though.
It's never gonna happen.
It's
No, we
absolutely
gotta
gonna
do it.
happen.
It's the funniest comedy of the year.
There's so many
according
more
to
things that we need to
Chris-
do.
Who gives a
the
fuck
people,
about Jurassic
the people
World?
are wanting us to
All
watch
right,
this
fine.
movie.
We're gonna do Jurassic World this week then.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
Oh fuck! I meant to say. God damn it.
No, we'll do Jurassic World because we've done the giveaway stuff and we do have to finish the series. But I'm saying eventually I want to do Tag.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Fun
Yeah.
movie. It's fun.
Yeah.
I will
We'll
do
watch-
Tag as well.
All right, we'll see.
It's never-
He goes quiet every
Okay.
time I bring it up.
No, fine. You guys go ahead and do it. We'll see how long it takes. Fucking takes Bughouse 7 months and then
Oh,
Tag.
come on.
There.
Really?
This guy.
When
Really?
is the last time I ever asked you about
All right,
that?
let's do it. Let's do it next week.
All
Brian.
right.
All right,
All
we'll
right.
figure it out.
Do it
Yeah.
next week.
We'll
All
do it
right.
tomorrow. We'll do it today.
Anthony Cosios. Oh, sorry.
What's up, Wangers? I just want to thank you for all the great content you put out on this Patreon. I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad to be a part of the Fantasy Football League. I'm also glad that I'm going to win the Fantasy
Ooh.
Football
Is
League.
he in
Hot
the
take.
I look
league?
forward to my
He's probably
prize,
see what he's
whatever
doing.
it may be.
Nothing.
That being said,
Tag.
my question for you is with
commentary for Tag.
the Halloween revival coming out pretty soon, what other classic horror movie would you want to see continued or revived in the same way as a continuation of the story? For me, it would be The Thing. Kurt Russell's still kicking. He's still awesome. I think in the right hands, with the right team, it could be pretty good. Yeah, just let us all know, because I'm sure it'd be a pretty interesting conversation, right? Maybe. Yep.
Let's sure hope so.
Yeah, maybe. All right. See you guys later. Don't know really how to end this audio message, but
Shut it off.
wang on.
That was great. That was
Good
amazing.
job, Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony's either Once Upon a Time or This Is What Dreams Are Made Of. There's two
On the
Anthony's
Pick'em?
in there. Yeah, there's two Anthony's
There's
here.
an app for the Pick'em. I just
No.
Oh, I'm
he's
sorry.
talking
This
about
is
the
for the
fantasy league.
actual league. The Thing. They tried doing The Thing in 2011.
Yeah.
The prequel movie, and it wasn't that great. And
Isn't the Thing already a remake?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
why'd you do it again?
I don't know. I mean,
if it's good already.
it would be one of those.
Sorry, Anthony. Brian hates your question so much.
The only thing I can see them doing is an actual sequel because they've never done a traditional sequel to that movie.
Yeah.
They could do it to where like if they do the Halloween thing and they ignore.
I've never seen it, so I don't know where it would go.
You never seen the original thing?
No.
Oh man.
Brian.
Yeah, I don't know. They did do a sequel with a video game though. The video game was pretty cool.
PS4.
So they got it's PS2, I think.
Yeah. What's that guy's name? Anthony?
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony Katsios.
The guy in the lead for the league is Da Old Republic, but it doesn't mention his name. He's beating me, that son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brian's very proud of
We'll
himself.
talk about the NFL stuff in the last act of Patreon. We'll take one more question and then wrap it up because I kind of fucked up on the pick'ems. This one comes from Alexis Lopez.
Hey, I like this song.
And it's a Snapchat filter and it says karaoke drive-through.
What's going on, Wangers? Hope you guys are doing well.
I hope you're safe driving.
It's the first video I send out to you guys, and it's pretty nerve-wracking to be honest.
Because you're driving.
I think I said "What up, Wangers" like I don't know 20 times or something like that. But I guess before Beardo gets mad, my question to you guys is: I've been having Ghost on the dance floor.
It's a great song.
It's a great song.
On repeat. So my question to you guys is: what is the song you guys currently have on repeat as of right now?
Ooh.
Thank you guys very much for my question. Wang on with your wang out, guys. Thanks.
Oh, hey. Thank you so much, Alexis. Thanks for the question.
I can't repeat songs anymore because I get tired of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I used to do that as a kid all the time.
If it's a brand new song from like one of my favorite bands, then I'll repeat it. I'll like play it once and okay, I heard that once and I'll hear it again. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can do repeats anymore. Yeah.
I'll listen to an album on repeat. Like in my car, I'll just have it keep playing.
Well, when it first comes out, you have to listen to it over and over again. Yeah.
I did that when I got really into Blink. Specifically Ghost in the Dance Floor. That one always got me like going, got my feet like
I love that song. I wrote a
twitching.
script based on that song.
Did you?
Yeah, feature length.
That's a cool title too, Ghost in the Dance Floor.
Did it take you 7 months, Cody?
Oh no, actually it took me a lot much shorter, Brian.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Right.
No joke. There's a song from Tag that I've been listening to on repeat.
Is there? What song is it?
Dude, I was looking for Collider Live. I was looking for music to play during the breaks. And I was like, does Tag have like a score? I was gonna fucking
they have this song. It's got a great soundtrack. That's why it's good too.
Is this a?
It's a Far Side song from like the 90s. Get it? Because they're running away from
It's
Tag.
a song called Tag?
No, it's called Running.
Oh, okay.
It's just a cool like
it's
jam.
just the same hook. They
No,
keep running away.
It's got lyrics and shit.
Okay.
But that's what I've been listening to on repeat.
Yeah.
And I went back. You saw the Book of Mormon, right?
Yes.
I started listening to the album again. I love it.
It's great.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
My name is something. Yeah.
Elder Price. It's
Elder
good.
Price. Yeah.
It's great. Cody, you're
Haven't
white.
seen it.
You haven't seen the Book of Mormon?
Haven't seen the Book of Mormon. No.
It's really good.
You lived it. That's what
I
you
lived it.
I'm not fucking Mormon, man. Not all white people are Mormon, Brian.
Oh, my world has
Come
changed.
on now.
Do you have family members that were Mormon?
Not family members.
Okay.
Yeah.
Extended.
Extended family.
Extended.
That are. Yeah.
Do you think they saw it and liked it?
Probably not. They probably didn't see it.
Because I know the Mormon community actually like.
I think they embraced
like,
it.
yeah, they did
Yeah.
embrace it. They put like a little ad for their
in their
thing
pamphlet.
in the
Yeah.
pamphlet.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because it's not like shitting on them completely, but it's
No.
like kind of like satirizing them.
I mean, when they say what's that language they say and they it's pretty much saying fuck you God.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty.
Yeah, but it's not like it's taking a shit on the whole Mormon faith.
Right.
But it is like setting it up because like the whole premise is he goes to Africa where like the world is just terrible, but he still believes that God Hasadiga Ibuai.
Yeah.
But he still believes that God can help everyone like cure AIDS and everything. So it's South Park humor.
Yes,
it's the guys.
Yes. It's perfect. And I didn't think I was gonna because I don't like musicals. I don't like any of that shit. But
yeah, that one
sprinkle the humor. You don't take it too serious, but it is taken kind of serious because it's like it's got a pretty nice message at the end too.
And Trey Parker is great with music, and he knows like.
No, I was gonna segue to a South Park thing, but go on. Sorry.
No, he's great with
Trey
music
Parker.
because he did Cannibal his first movie. Was
Cannibal
a
the musical is fantastic.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
So like he grew up, he knows like how to set up a Broadway musical where like the reprise and like that, and going into the thing, the break, not the thing where
intermission.
Intermission, yeah, going into that and then coming back from that, he knows everything. He's great.
Fuck, I forgot. What
South Park.
Okay, no,
You're
yeah.
gonna segue
So
into
Trey
South
Parker, I might have bring this up on the show before, but the episode was on the other day of South Park called "You're Getting Old." Have you seen that one?
Yeah,
Where it's like it's not what?
Isn't it a dubstep one?
I don't think so. No. It's when Stan turns 10 and he starts seeing the world as all shit and cynical.
That's what. Yeah, and he hears dubstep and he
that's right. That's part of it. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was because the other stuff he goes to the theater and sees it as shit and all that stuff. But it's like I was looking back. The episode's not funny at all.
It's
but
not.
It's like might be their best episode they've ever done.
Oh,
so it's like really fucking good.
Like a drama.
And it was while Book of Mormon came out, and it was people thinking that they were tired of doing South Park and wanted to do bigger things all the time. And it was. I love that episode.
So it's not funny though.
It's not funny. I don't think.
When I first I was like, it's just like shit sounds and fart noises and everything.
And it's just how they view
life.
Their whole situation. At the time. It was great.
And they still, at the time, or even still now, do they still do it week by week?
No, I mean the seasons are short. They're only like maybe 10 episodes or the max. But like,
you're asking if they do like 6 days to air?
Yeah.
Type thing?
Oh yeah,
they
sorry.
still do
yeah,
that.
I think they still do that.
Okay,
probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but
crazy.
It's good, but it's bad because it's also like they're premiering a rough draft of a show. It's like take a week and then premiere.
Yeah.
Because
like especially now at this point, they've got so many resources. Their show is so big, they can easily make their season ready to go and just relax.
Yeah.
You know? But
like,
I also love the artistry of it, of like freaking the fuck out and having to put out an episode in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, it's good to have deadlines, but then like Cody, when you write something, it takes 7 months.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't you sleep on your script and then read it back later?
Yeah,
and then
I
you're
don't
like,
send it out immediately because it's not ready. There's part that I have to go back and do.
See, then with South Park, it's like, we'll put it out anyway because we have to.
Yeah.
But then you get like it could be good, but then you get misses along the way.
Yeah, that's very true. Especially because they used to do like 20-some episodes, right?
Probably like a full
Something
22
like that.
season.
Yeah, close to it. Yeah.
They had great shit. Like World of Warcraft was one of the best things.
Oh
ever.
yeah. Just got to make sure you know your time.
The movie was great.
Movie's fantastic.
Love the movie.
Yeah.
You know what's even fantastic?
Huh?
You know what was even fantastic?
Team America.
You know what else is good too?
Cannibal Holocaust.
Cannibal the musical.
And basketball.
It's not Cannibal Holocaust.
You know what's even better than all that?
The end of this show.
Despicable Me 3. Trey Parker was in that.
Wasn't it? He was in that. Damn it.
Yeah.
You know what's even better than all of that?
Orgasmo.
This episode of The Wanger Show. Fuck. Yeah, he's got one more. This episode of The Wanger Show was great. That's where I was getting to.
World Police.
I wanted you to just say
This film is not yet rated because
yeah.
weren't they in that?
They
I don't
talk
know.
about it.
Yeah, okay. All right. Go
Their
on.
crossover with The Simpsons? No, that was Family Guy.
Thanks for listening to this episode of The Wanger Show, everybody.
82. Check
This
it
was
out.
Fun.
Hope you all enjoyed it. Please subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this iTunes feed. If you're listening to us, if you're watching us, we appreciate any and all support. All that stuff is really great. We really do love you all. Every single one of you.
Yeah,
and check out our Patreon. We're on Discord, but that's specifically to our Patreon users. So join us there.
Get on it.
Talk to us. We're kind of learning what that stuff is. And with that being said, all right. I'm sorry.
No,
I am.
No.
Little therapy.
Yeah.
And I'll get it out of the way.
Yeah.
What upset me, I don't even know if I want to say it.
You could say
I got really sad.
Yeah.
Because you and Frank and myself got very... Are you crazy?
Your Maxler wrote the Pokemon thing while not
Yeah,
doing that. Yeah, I
a
saw
little
your
bit.
glances. I saw your stares.
I was a little upset.
Yeah.
But at the same time that I read the Pokemon script, I'm like, fuck, this is really good.
Yeah.
I just got a little upset. I'm sorry.
I get it.
I didn't say anything.
I know you didn't say anything, but I also know you. I know that you were upset.
I know.
That's why I was like, you think I didn't know that?
Yeah.
That's why.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We just need to... Yeah.
It's fine.
Brian doesn't care about any of it. What are you looking at?
You ever seen Spaceballs?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
No, it's really good.
It's awful.
I saw it when I was a kid.
I love that.
Don't remember.
I just watched it like a few weeks ago. It's not funny. Pizza the Hut.
It's pretty funny.
Come on.
A lot of people... Ken doesn't even like that movie.
It's not good.
He doesn't like it. Yeah.
But yeah, I saw you have it in your DVD collection under.
Well, yeah, that's
under Sci-Fi
Next
Fantasy.
to the Green Mile.
Yeah. Not to be a downer, but my grandfather gave me all of or my uncles gave me all those. Those were like some of his personal collections. They were never open though.
He gave you. Oh no! I thought you had the Dirty Dozen.
Yes. Yeah. It's in there.
Oh, it's
somewhere.
there. That's
Yeah.
a good movie.
Yeah. So I think kind of like in honor of him, I'll bust those out and watch them because he loved westerns and
Unforgiven's great.
I love Unforgiven. Yeah, I love that movie, but I never got into westerns, and he loved old war movies. My grandfather like straight up swindled me when I was younger because he used to take me to airports and like watch the planes take off before 9/11. Like he had a seat like a radio, we can hear the towers talking and stuff, and we always watch them take off. That's like every time I see a plane in the sky, I always stop and look at it because it's kind of because of him. And he always told me that he was a pilot. He
never was.
I found out like last year. My dad's like, Grandpa wasn't a pilot. I was like, son of a bitch.
That's such a cool thing to like look up to, though. Like, oh man, my grandpa's a pilot.
Yes.
Like, I would totally tell my grandkids that.
I was in the middle of a conversation with my family, and then I was like, when did Grandpa first become a pilot? He's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, he told me all of his flying stories and whatnot. He's like, no, that's not true at all.
He went into detail. He's like, yeah, we were under attack.
Yeah.
Nom.
So I got to watch all those. I know it's still fairly early on because it's not Sunday yet. You want to preview it? Is there anything to preview as far as? I mean, we went over a lot of stuff.
I mean, by
week.
the time this comes out, the results will already be in.
Yeah.
But
so maybe
we can do a bonus video.
We'll do a follow-up with that.
For
As
the
far
fantasy.
as the fantasy league going on right now.
As of recording right now, Brian is really proud of his pick'em.
God.
I'm in second place now.
Yeah.
The reason why I think my second week was so bad is because I wasn't logged in to the website, so I couldn't make my pick. They were all locked. And I thought, I was too late. And I thought,
but you weren't logged in.
No. So I'm in dead last, I'm sure.
But you've been your first week.
No.
I mean, it wouldn't have really mattered.
I almost did better in my second week not picking any of the teams. And I think my first week I only won one.
You got one right, which I said is more impressive than getting all of them right.
Because I literally, I took all the teams that are my friends' teams or people that I know that root for those teams. So my friends failed me. I think the only one was Cody's Bucks. That
Bucks,
won.
They're doing well.
As of now, as I'm recording this, they're still 2-0.
Shit, yeah, you probably jinxed it.
Oh, no. Did you choose them, though?
I did, finally. I didn't pick them the previous 2 weeks.
Oh, you haven't chose your own team?
No, because I'm used to losing. And I'm just like, nah, they're not going to win that. So and they went 2-0. 2-0.
Yeah. But you think because you're choosing them now, they're not going to win?
Yeah.
That's always
Also, I started Fitzpatrick in one of my fantasy leagues, so it's like now it's really going to be fucking jinxed. And now
you never know.
That's like
had too much of a good thing.
You're behind the curve.
Yeah.
Trouble with the curve. Clint Eastwood.
That was his last acting movie.
Was it?
Think about that for a second. For the longest time, it was Gran Torino.
Good movie.
Which was a fitting end to his acting career, I would say.
Because Spoils.
Yeah.
Spoils.
He died at the end.
Yeah.
And it was great.
It was great.
It was like a Christ-like fashion.
Yeah. And then he's like, I'm going to come back for this baseball.
Is it Justin Timberlake?
Yeah. Timberlake. Matthew Lillard's in that. Yeah.
Amy Adams catches someone throwing a pitch.
Like fast?
Yeah. She's like, I can handle this. And she just gets behind the plate and then that is the catcher.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, there's no way she can catch a fucking 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
Maybe she can, Brian.
I kind of like that movie.
No.
A little bit. I thought it was okay.
I've never seen it, actually.
Oh, okay.
I just saw the end where Amy Adams catches a 90-mile.
Does she play catcher or does she just prove a point?
I didn't see the movie, so I don't know if like she grew up playing baseball.
No, she did. Yeah, that was the whole. At least what I got from the trailer, right?
Oh, okay.
She grew up as
I don't actually
baseball
remember
family.
at all. I just remember. I think Matthew Lillard's supposed to be like
he was the dick. Yeah.
Matthew Lillard was in it.
Yeah.
Was that his last acting role?
Maybe.
Might have been.
I mean, he was in The Descendants.
He's probably done stuff.
He popped up in The Descendants.
Oh, he was great in The
He was
Descendants.
good. In That's a good movie.
He got punched in the face.
That's one where I cried. I cried during that one.
Yeah,
that was a
that's
sad movie.
Oscar winners.
Comedy or drama?
That's a tough one. But that's
60-40?
I think it's 60% drama.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because the subject matter is dark.
Yeah.
Is Shailene Woodley too?
Yep.
Yeah.
What happened to her? Doesn't she do like crazy?
She's a hip.
She's in Big Little
hippie.
Lies. She's
she's supposed to be good in that.
Yeah, she's still doing big things.
Okay.
But she's like super hippie and like grows her own like lipstick and shit.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. It's really, and she doesn't use the restroom and stuff.
Oh.
She just
She's
grows peas herself?
outside or
Peas
something.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
Yeah, doesn't she? I can't remember. Didn't she get like arrested for something?
I don't think
I think
so.
she got arrested for like
peeing
protesting
outside.
or something.
No, that was Piper Perabo. The girl
God
from
bless you.
the girl
Prestige.
from is she in that?
Briefly.
Oh,
Pepper.
and she
She's,
gets.
I believe she's Hugh Jackman's wife.
Peter
disappears.
picked a Piper Pepper.
She's the one from.
That wasn't Rebecca Hall.
No, that's Christian Bale's wife in that movie.
Ah.
Hugh Jackman's wife that dies. Spoiler alert. I think is Piper.
I haven't seen
Perabo.
that movie.
What? Okay, it's the inciting incident. It's not a fucking. It's not a big third act. What
No.
the hell? Have you not seen
No,
The Prestige?
I haven't seen
That's
The
a great
Prestige.
movie.
I'm sure it's good. I
Yeah.
know the reveal.
David Bowie's in it.
Changes. Shrek 2. Good movie.
What's the Coyote Uglies with Piper Parabo's in?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
She was in Looper.
No.
Yes.
I don't remember.
I don't think
she was the stripper that he was in like love
That
with.
sounds right. That sounds right. You might be wrong,
I
Brian.
think so. Piper Parabo is in Looper?
Yeah.
Is it
Ryan
How do you
Johnson's
pronounce the
only
last
good
name?
movie?
That's the real mystery.
Piper Parabo?
Parabo or Parabo?
I don't think it's Parabo.
Yeah.
I mean, I've said it multiple ways.
This girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in Looper.
Oh,
She's the girl he was in kind of love with. She
You want to sound like he wants to go to France or something like that?
Yeah. Oh, heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You never seen Brick? I don't think
I
you
haven't
would.
seen
I don't
Brick.
think you would like that movie though.
It was Ryan Johnson. I can't like it.
Yeah, he might not. Damn it.
No.
Why? Because it's like hipster.
I haven't seen. It's very fucking.
It's a film noir set in a modern day high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which on the surface sounds
It's very
hipster as fuck.
Yeah,
but
it's very pretentious.
I think at the time it was like really cool.
Yeah,
You know
and that
what I
was
mean?
like his first
Yeah.
like big movie,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Mhm. Yeah. You know who's in it too? For very briefly, he was in a bunch of Disney Channel original movies. Fuck. Ooh, which movie was he was? Okay.
Famous Jet
Spy
Jackson.
Kids 2. Okay, I'll find out who this is.
Oh, the kid, the brother.
Antonio
in
Banderas.
Spy Kids.
Not the kid. The
Puss in Boots.
I like Antonio Banderas a lot.
Sylvester Stallone. Or is
What
that
the
the
hell is
third
this
one?
guy?
That was the third Spy
I'm trying to
Kids.
think which movie this kid was in. God damn it.
Alexa Vega.
Alexis smoking.
This guy, Matt O'Leary.
The
That kid?
brother? He's in
a
Disney
bunch of
stuff?
Disney Channel original movies, I think. He was in. Maybe it was just Spy Kids that he was in. I don't know. But yeah, he makes a quick appearance.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt played a character called Chris Pratt
Oh, that's
Yeah.
in
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
The
Yeah.
Lookout.
this. He was in
The Lookout's great. Have you seen The Lookout?
No.
That's a fantastic movie.
What?
I have the money. I have the power. I have the power. It's amazing. It's amazing, guys. I remember that. That was always the trailer moment.
I have the power. This Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. He was in. You remember that one?
I don't remember.
Ah, that was a good one.
Oh,
Disney
Megan?
Channel original. You wouldn't.
Megan Good
Oh,
is
yeah.
in Brick. She was like.
She is. She's the cheerleader, I think. Right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the with the football player or the
think
basketball
so,
player or
right?
something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Was she a Disney Channel star? I feel like she was in one of those like kids movies.
I don't know. Oh, but the Asian friend in Maniac was a Disney Channel kid. Yeah.
Want to know?
Lucas Haas.
Yeah, he was in Mars Attacks.
He was in Brick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does he play
And
the-
Independence Day. No,
Oh,
it wasn't
yeah.
in Independence Day. Just kidding.
He's been in good movies.
Oh, the camera turned off.
Emily DeRavin is the femme fatale in Brick. Femme fatale is a term that.
Oh, screenwriter, you
Yeah, yeah.
save the cat, Cody.
Femme fatale. That word was never used in Save the Cat. All right. For your information,
Oh, is it Sid Field's screenplay?
it was in Sid Field's screenplay because they talked about Chinatown. Which is
and
film
Collateral.
noir.
And Collateral.
They did have that. Did you
Yeah.
read that?
Yeah, I read Sid Field's book.
Really?
We talked about it on Don't Be Weirdo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have it in my car.
I don't remember what we talked about.
No, they literally have passages from the Collateral
Yeah,
screenplay.
it was great. I highlighted that shit. And I loved it.
I think that's the only reason I watched Collateral.
Really?
I haven't seen it before that.
That's my favorite scene in that whole movie. The one that they took that's in the book.
When they're in the taxi.
Yeah, when they flips the car.
I don't remember. I gotta go back.
It's in the
been a
book.
minute
Brian.
since I've
Yeah.
seen it.
It's a great movie though.
Is it canon though?
It's canon with my heart.
Oh.
And my love for it. That's all I have to say. It doesn't make any sense what I just said.
You're
So
our
it's,
femme fatale.
Save the cat.
Yeah.
Kim Cattrall.
Femme fatale. It's a
Kim
weird,
Cattrall is a
weird
femme
phrase.
fatale. Say that 5 times fast.
Kim Cattrall is a femme fatale.
Cadet Kelly.
Great movie.
Cadet Kelly. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Trying to see what Megan Good's in.
I was trying to end it there.
She was in Friday.
All right, keep that. She was in Friday.
She was in You Got Served.
You're still going. You can stop the roll now.
She's in Love Guru.